Hey, Witch, can you move your camera and maybe center it so it's a little bit more center in front of you? Yeah, make sure that curtain's closed behind you.
It is.
Okay. I want to upload the rulebook into Evil and then give him, enable him to take snapshots of us playing this game so he could also be a judge. Or just
cool.
talk about the cards, you know? It wouldn't be too hard for me to do that, actually. It's just the camera part. Getting the information in him is no problem. It's just image analyzation is sometimes tricky.
Yeah, I hope he picks things up okay.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten too far, or as far as I'd like, but I've been trying to go through page by page, looking for any mistakes or things to note on.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just as a simple example, page 6, components and game materials, faction card decks is misspelled as fraction.
Oh, yeah. My wife's also going over that, too. Did you hear that, SG? Find a spelling mistake in the rules.
Like I've got a Word document that I've got open, and I'm just listing things, going back and forth as I go, taking snapshots. I didn't even realize when they initially made me a trainer that that I couldn't earn cards anymore like everyone else. And I was like, what? That's a thing? And Luna's like, yeah, why do you think none of us are bothering anymore? Because you probably have them all already? Good point.
I don't have any of them. I mean, I got some from him. It's Citizen Con, but that's about it.
Yeah, that'd be probably the Argus and Red Mamba.
Yeah. All right, 10 seconds. Here we go. I need to make a flipper logo for Witch. But I love the Well, hopefully more shows up. Let's see how it goes. He's a surprise special guest.
That'd be pretty.
Yeah. I love Witch's intro. Oh, wait a minute. Where's my door? Close that. I'm shy. Now let's open it. I knew I should have checked that. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Space Morph Productions. I'm Metamorph, and today I have Witch with me. Let's go ahead and get her video up here. There we go. Hey, Witch. and I am chilling in the channel. I think this is the first time on stream with SG Boy in the audio, right? This is your first
Yeah.
stream, yeah. So, and then yeah, so we're gonna play some Squadrons, and then maybe, just maybe, we might have a special guest, which could be Morphologist, who might stop by. We'll see. We'll just try to funnel him in. But Witch and I are going to play some games, and SG Boy is going to be our trainer on the side if we can't figure out the rules for ourselves. So we'll see how that goes. So, yeah. And let's see. That's we can just save this VOD for later and to watch. So we're gonna do it. It's a nice shirt you have. Live, laugh, lobotomy. Yeah. Okay. So SG Boy, do you want to tell us a little bit about your background? Because I know that you're pretty involved with the Squadrons team, and you're probably one of the first English speaking representatives out there to be a trainer. How did you come across the game, and what have you been up to lately in helping realize this game a reality?
Well, I can't remember exactly how I came across Squadrons originally. I know that I started watching one of their streams randomly at one point in 23, and I had started winning a couple of their early supporter cards, watching streams here and there, time skipping to last year's Citizen Con. I was able to attend a session watching Thomas himself explain the rules in person, and from then I pretty much just got hooked, and I was like, you know what? I think I want to become a trainer for this thing because that's currently the only way to host and play. So I had to face off against some of the other German trainers to their times in order to rack up enough matches. Played against Thomas, I lost, but he certainly liked my go for it attitude and my strategies that I used, so he named me as the first English trainer. And I pretty much just try to host matches for people whenever they need to. I still try to play with a couple people when able. But otherwise, I'm just trying to see who else I can reach out to in the English community to raise more awareness.
Awesome, man. Let's see here. Which, do you have any questions for SG Boy?
Right, putting me on the spot here. Hey?
Yeah, man. You're also the host here. So, and I gotta actually coordinate with Morphologist right now because I think he's gonna be getting into the channel with us. So,
Yay.
Okay. Shit. I don't know. What type of question do I want to ask you? We've already spoken a little bit, so I don't know.
Well, just for
I
anyone
guess
who.
maybe you can tell me which deck do you prefer to play with?
Oof. Between UEF and Vanduul, at least, I think I'd have to side with the UEF deck. It's definitely got some hard hitting cards when you're able to play them right, at least.
Yeah, I also think the UEE definitely has like some really good cards, big hitters. But I do like the Vanduul, but I think it's just because it's like, the bad guys, dark, stabby type of thing. So I usually like them more. What is your strategy when you usually start a game?
I would say that depends on trying to keep in mind who I'm fighting against.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still trying to find out what my go-to exactly would be, but sometimes I like to jump between either picking up a couple trap cards and a couple ships, maybe go all out on the ships, like either as 3, 3, 4, and 2, or maybe just pick up some of the more higher tier cards where it's just a couple of like Captain Red and maybe Basher Squad. I think Basher Squad is like 5 points.
Mm. And I'm wondering if you, because you are a trainer, do you know how many games you've played so far?
An exact number, I can't recall exactly. I know I'm up to around 40-ish matches at least. Maybe near 50.
Okay.
Hey there, guys.
Hey, Morph.
It
Hey, Mark.
is Morph. Howdy do da.
How was your
Doing
lunch?
good. It was good.
Nice.
Had kalaji dumping,
Oh,
which
nice.
is deep fried chicken egg omelet with cheese.
Taiwanese
It's like a
foods are all
Taiwanese kind of
so
thing, but you know what I'm
creative.
talking about because you live in Taiwan.
Yeah, we had just some coffee and now some steamed buns, the classic home breakfast to get it done quick. Not as healthy as yours.
Well, mine is definitely super healthy.
Really fried?
Okay. I don't know. I feel like it had more wholesome. We just had carbs, like straight up carbs. At least you had
Right.
some protein in there.
You at least had some sugar as well. I did make like black sesame for the dessert one.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. So Morph, today we have our judge, SG Boy Morph, SG Boy. And
Just
Hello, Morph.
he is one of
Real quick though,
the
before we get started, you
Yeah.
invited me to play Tabletop Simulator, but you still didn't invite me to the game.
Oh. Let me see here.
That might help.
I still don't have
I-
Squadrons. Oh,
You should be able to play it, but
when I see your invite, all it is an invite to play Tabletop Simulator. There's like
Yeah, that's if it should let you just join and then it'll download the assets for you to see it, but otherwise there shouldn't be anything that you need to be given to download exactly.
okay, interesting because I'm inside the just like all it did was launch me into Tabletop Simulator. I'm not in any hosted game, so
weird.
we'll have to find a way to.
Oh, maybe it's because you didn't have it launched before. Try inviting again, Morph.
Okay. You can go ahead and call me Meta while he's here, I guess.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah. I see.
To avoid confusion.
Yes, to avoid confusion.
That is fair.
And I wish I would have known about that ahead of time when I made my Star Citizen name.
Yeah,
Yes.
Morph, can you go ahead and invite Morph real quick?
It's not sadly working.
It's terrible.
So I think we'll have to find a way to do it in game.
Let me see here. Let me see if I need to unlock something with the game.
Hey, Clown, I see you're in the chat as well.
And did you want to see my camera today, or you good?
I don't. We can like see your beautiful face. We probably just look at because you'll be looking at the same tabletop that we'll be looking at. So if you wanted to share your camera, you're more than welcome to, and we can put you in the top left corner above me. It's fine.
Sure.
Yep.
1 second.
All right, and then let's see here. Let me see if I can
Hey,
keep
Meta,
on.
where's my name?
What do you mean your name?
My name.
Oh, excuse me. There you go, witch.
Thank you.
This is the first time we had
Give me 1 second.
maybe let's see here.
We have a visitor on my lap as well.
Oh, okay.
Meow.
Yeah.
Just getting things sorted.
No
I
problem. Take your time, man.
think I've got Steam Overlay disabled, so might be one of the reasons.
Oh, okay.
Whenever I get the invite, I have to go tab out and click on the. Damn. Try it this way. Maybe I can join you.
Let me see. I'll just
See if
keep
I can
on,
right-click your name and join you.
send you another invite.
I can click watch game, but I can't join game.
Let me create a new game really quick.
Oh, I wonder if it's because we're already 3 people in here.
But I set it to 4. I knew he was coming.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I did.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah, it's okay. It's
Naturally.
always the first time for something. So
Really?
We took so much time setting up beforehand.
I'm
Okay.
so sorry.
yeah.
If we want to read,
No,
So
it's not
awesome.
your No, it's not
If we-
your problem. Don't
If we
worry.
want to relaunch the server as a friend server, you'll have to close it down for a moment and then
Okay.
open it back up as such.
Oh, okay. Then we'll do that. All right, so we're going to go ahead and create, and then there'll be multiplayer, and then
Yep.
we're going to set it up as a friend server, and then
Yeah.
create the server. All right, and then I will... Friends should be able to either... Let's see.
Oh, can you,
so-
clown? I didn't realize that.
There you go. Oh, change it in the top menu. It's okay. We're learning. So there's Draculin, and then SG Boy, and then Morphologist.
Oh, that's not my camera. Hold on. It's my view. You don't want to see my view.
Eventually, we'll probably see your view, because I think we're going to play this a couple times, Morph, on those days
Probably.
where Star Citizen's not working. And
Well, today is one of the days that it is working.
oh,
So I'm
shit.
just
Okay, so we'll
waiting
try to get
time
through this
do it.
quick so you can get back on your regular.
No, I want to
like,
play this.
schedule.
I want to play this.
Okay, cool.
I've been saying I was going to play this. In fact, the creator of this game sat down with me at CitizenCon. There was like this little get together, and he like showed me the cards. He gave me a couple. He talked me like through like what they were doing and asked me if I wanted to.
Did we just lose more?
I think we. Yeah, I was wondering. I was like, he just cut out.
Yeah, that's okay.
Just message him maybe.
Yeah, I sent a message to him.
Okay.
We're trying. So if not, we'll get the game up and running, and it'll be a battle between Witch and I. Yeah, bye, Morph.
I think Morph is back.
Yeah.
Or at
I-
least.
Okay.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Sorry, I installed a new software to handle my camera, but it switched my output to the new thing. So
Okay, we can figure it out later too. It's not such a big deal. So
Yeah, and I double checked with Clown. It should be fine letting him play even on stream.
okay, cool. Great. Because I think Tom did say that was okay for us to do. So we just need to get him in the game so he can watch us play. So what we're going to do more first is Witch and I are going to play a game where you see how the game is played and you can talk and ask questions. And then we'll try to give it the best rundown we can along with our judges. And we have 2 judges with us, one on stream and then one here with us in the channel. So I think we got it. The bases covered.
sure. Give me a moment though. I'm still
Yep.
getting this sorted out.
And then you can watch from 2 ways. You could either watch from the stream or watch here in the Discord, because this is going to be Witch's point of view, her perspective of the game.
But I'm not always zoomed in a nice way. Like,
Well, you'll have to be conscious of that. Yeah.
yeah.
I could probably also stream my screen as well. Just
That would probably be also pretty good too. That way you can kind of like offer, like it's good that I look directly at what the stream sees, what Witch is going to actually choose for her options. And I can also stream mine, so Morph can pop around between if he's not watching the stream.
Wait, did you just say it's good that you can see what I'm gonna choose as my
No, that
option?
the stream can see.
That the stream can see. I thought you're looking at my cards.
Yeah. All right, Morph is here. But
I'm here.
yeah,
And my camera's working too.
But
so
it says you have a really
Great.
bad connection for some reason. That's strange.
really.
Yeah.
oh yeah, it looks even worse than mine.
Strange, and we're in the same country. All right.
It's leveling out.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll go with it.
I mean, also remember it's a very rainy day today.
Yeah, it is a crap.
I
day
don't know,
today,
but
yeah.
Is it raining for you guys too?
Yeah.
It was dumping earlier.
All right. So we got Witch. We have Metamorph. We have Morphologist and SG Boy, and we have Clown in the chat. Let's get started, you guys. And then, yeah, we got Morph down here too. So, what we're gonna do now is just kind of do kind of a rematch where we are, and explain a little bit of the rules to Morphologist. So we're just gonna like take our time to kind of like go over the cards, the game pieces, and then Clown, if you're not doing anything and you want to jump in the chat too, you're more than welcome to offer commentary to your in the private chat if you don't want to be in the text channel too. But we'll try to keep an eye on you. So,
he said he was on his way from work, so
that's okay. Then he'll get here when he gets here. So you guys, and Morph, this is what we have going on right now. This game is played in Tabletop Simulator. I think in the future there's probably plans to actually make the game digital. And so you'll have something like Hearthstone or or something like what we play. What is the game we play all the time?
Ascension.
Like Ascension on tablet or something like that. And so there's going to be, as far as for now, I've only seen a 2-player setup, but I'm sure this game can be played with 4 players, correct?
yeah, there is a 4-table setup.
Okay, which sounds exciting because if we can do like a 3-way setup or a 4-player setup, that would be a really exciting stream to watch.
Yeah, I don't know if you have access to it or not, but I could always host if we need to.
Yeah, and as you can see right now, this is the table setup that we have right now, Morph, and so we can go over it. So it looks like Witch has already picked a color. I got to pick a color right now. And so I'm going to go ahead, and I guess I'm red since she won with the Vanduul deck last time. And so right now we're playing with 2 decks. There is going to be the Vanduul deck, and there's the UEE deck. There are, I think, 4 other decks, but we cannot show them due to IP reasons. Because I think SG Boy can talk a little bit about why and what's going on with the development of this game. Because we're waiting for CIG to give kind of a go-ahead to release, or I think this contracts only covers what's going on with being able to stream under the Star Citizen tag, UEE and Vanduul, correct, SG Boy?
Yeah, unfortunately, even though we technically have 4 decks that could be played around with, we can only show off the UE and Vanduul deck due to our non-commercial license agreement that we've got with CIG at the moment. So naturally, we're trying to push for more attention to get a better go-ahead, so everyone will have a chance to actually play with the rest of the stuff.
Yeah. And so there is an alternative art, and so there's a backup in case I think CIG decides that they're not going to take on this game. You know, if they wanted to create a game in this in this decade, maybe they could pick this one up. If Star Citizen doesn't get made, you know, this could be a game for them. Anyways, it's ready to go, and it's pretty great. So there's 2 sides. I'm going to show it from the perspective of my side. So we have, usually on the front board, there's the side deck. There's your main deck, and then there's a scrapyard from left to right. Usually the side deck, I haven't really used it too much, but that's something in between games where you can actually put cards in your deck that you might need for game 2 or game 3. And then there's your main deck, and then your scrap card is kind of like a graveyard if you've ever played Magic. It's like the cards that are used or destroyed or expended, they usually go in the scrapyard. And then above that, there is a zone, and there's actually a total of 7 zones. So there's my fleet zone and my opponent's fleet zone. This is a momentary holding place where you can actually play cards. One thing to know about this game is that it's not like Magic the Gathering where you have resources. You just play 3 cards a turn, and you have to choose where you play them. You don't need a specific amount of resources to actually play cards, and I think that's really great because I think resource management in Magic the Gathering is quite toxic for the game, and I think that was one thing out of the gate that they made a really good decision on in developing this game. So the fleet zone is one place you could put a card, and then you'll notice here we have very familiar places. We have Outpost Correa, Outer Space 1, Outer Space 2, and Outer Space 3. Now, 1, 2, and 3 are not so familiar, but we do have Jump Point Pyro and Correa, all right? Now, what we can show you is that these zones have numbers in the top left corner, and what's going to happen is in order to win the game, you need to total a total of 7. All right. And so we have 3 on Korea and 4 on Pyro, 2 on Outer Space 1, 2, and 3. And what needs to happen is that a turn needs to cycle where you actually hold those spaces. Okay. And what we're gonna do is we play cards. We'll play ships on those places. There'll be contested battles, and then at the end of the turn, who holds the spaces has to declare whether or not they have a win condition or not. And you'll see that as we go forward. All right, so these are very important. And then if we can get an example, SG Boy, of other alternative spaces, because you can see on Pyro, it actually has a thing here where it says no shields. Well, our ships have shields, so that means on that area, ships will not have shields.
You want to? Can you set me as game master? Actually, I can't do anything.
Yes,
as
SG Boy,
spectator.
no problem. How do I do? Just click your name and then
Change color.
Change
probably.
color. There you go. All right, go ahead and pick.
I don't see an option to.
Black is game master.
Yeah.
I can pick it for you, I think. There you go. You're now game master.
Thank you. Okie doke.
Yep.
So let's say, for example, I'll show you the part of the tournament setup that will be used.
Yeah, just one
towards the end
card
of the
so you can
month.
see the variance of what to expect in the future.
So alternatively, we have Grim Hex here, which is a little bit different from your standard 2 points of outer space cards. Part of this involves the other 2 decks that I mentioned that we can't really show off, Pirates and Salvagers. Just like how with the other points, Pirates and Salvagers have to constantly maintain hold of the point. Whereas the UED and Voidstalkers, that's basically your UE and Vandal decks, simply need to hold the point, hold control over the point for 2 rounds. And then, as the name says, it will be secured. They will have it fully locked down, and whoever takes that point, the opponent will no longer be able to take it from them. So if, just say, for example, Meta is able to take the point for 2 turns, in which he would use the secure cards to hold on to them. If he manages to have those 2 cards, and it's his next turn, and he still has control over it, the card is basically moved off, say, just to the fleet zone or something, and he now basically controls the point for the rest of the match. He permanently has 2 points. It's removed from the board, and from there you would only have the other 4 points to play with.
Okay, so we'll go over that more in detail because it's kind of, I guess, in another game, maybe we can play with one of those to give an example, maybe today. So let's go over the cards. Morph, we're going to go ahead and start playing the game and in the first steps, and then we'll explain how the cards work from there on out. So you need to know right now that we have these zones, and then we have a deck. Now, my deck is about, let's see here. My deck is about, they're all, I think, is there a maximum number of cards per deck? Because I have 41,
What are you doing?
and she has 44.
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
Meta.
I'm
or
sorry.
You just put my whole hand back into my deck.
I'm so sorry. So we're going to go ahead and pick, I thought I was the UE. I just have like UE vibes. So what we need to do right now in the beginning of our game is that we need to actually pick cards that total amount of 12 Vanguard points. And to break down the anatomy of the card, let me just see if I can just take a random card and...
I'll pull one out from one of the other decks.
Oh, we can't show the other decks.
Well, no. I mean a copy of the UE
Oh,
deck.
okay. Oh, okay. Yeah.
If my ping would let me.
I got one right here.
See,
So we're going to
See
show
Gladiator.
these 2 cards here. Yeah. So we're going to show...
and a blade.
Yeah. And then we have to also explain to him how to maneuver around with the AWS keys and what he's looking at. So, all right. So right now we have a couple cards out here right now. And the first thing we're going to do is we'll just break down what's going on the cards and what they mean. All right. In the top right corner, we'll start here where there's 3 and there's a 7 and a 2 on the card in the silver. That is a Vanguard point. And then this Vanguard total later on, I think, dictates some specific things. But what we're looking at when we do begin the game, we have to pick a total of cards that total an amount of 12 Vanguard points. And we pick those cards and we show them to our opponent in the beginning of the game, which is, I think, good strategically because it psychologically preps your opponent like, oh, he's going to play this style, or it kind of like reveals your hand in a way like you kind of know what you're getting involved with the enemy or what he has in the deck. And it's I think it's kind of like a really cool strategic option where you get to kind of like show what's going to be in your hand or what could be coming to your opponent, to get them to start thinking about like, oh, okay, maybe in my next pull, or it's just a weird, it's also a way to like make your opponent paranoid as well. But nonetheless, we're going to pull cards that actually total 12. And then what we'll do is to go first, we'll show you, see how above this card that says Captain Red, which is the Hornet hero, there's a gold chevron sign above the 7. That Vanguard point there
Command point.
is a command point, and that command point gives a strategic upper hand on who goes first when we start the game, and we'll show you that a little bit later. So let's break down the cards now and move left over here to the circle. That circle, we have a 2 on Captain Red, a 1 on the Rookie, and a 1 on the Vanduul Blade. That circle represents the shields of the ship. Okay. Now, as an example, the shields are usually up unless the area, because right now we're on the jump point pyro, says that there's no shields. So technically, that shield does not exist for the ship when it's on in this area, and so any ship in this area is not allowed to have shields. Now let's move down. So we have shields represented in the circle, and then after that, all right, represented in a little shield symbol, we have a 1 here and a 2 here. Okay.
Oh, this one is not.
Oh, it doesn't have it. Yeah. So, yeah. And then which do you want to explain the shield?
Yeah, so this is the armor that you have. If you get damage, so say Captain Red damages, he won't hit the Merlin squad because they're from the same team. But just as an example, if he basically comes in with 5, now let's do Sakar. If the Sakar comes in with 2 on Merlin squad, it will basically get the shield down, and then it will go through the armor, which means the ship will have an armor breach.
That's hull breach.
Yeah.
Yeah, it will have an armor breach, which means this card will actually stay there. So when there's the next fight between the ships, it will be null and void. This armor is gone.
One thing we need to drop is, can we drop a ship that has armor and a turret attached so we can explain that to Morph? So just to recap, we have shields, Morph, in the circle, armor that is going to be in the shield, and then after that is the hull, okay, of the ship. So we have those 3 factors. And then one thing to explain a little bit is that some ships attached to their armor, just like a ship in game, has a turret. And we can go ahead and look at this Basher Squadron card. Let me move this out of the way. Basher Squadron, which is the Vanguard Warden here, actually has a turret. That turret is attached, all right, to that part of the ship here. And you can see that if somehow, let's say the shields go down, and then there's negative points that are going to happen on the armor, then that ship can no longer use its turret because it's been shot off.
Gotcha.
Okay. So, shields, armor, hull. Let's move down to speed of the ship and initiative. Okay. So this blue circle here dictates kind of like how fast the ship it is the initiative, which ships fight first and which ships don't. All right. Some ships have bonuses. There's cards that give bonuses to this. You can see like this one there, we have like a 6, a 5, a 7 over here, and we have a 7+, which is kind of like if there's 2 7s out there, this one is going to fight over the other 7 that's on the board because it has a plus. All right. So we have a bunch of ships that actually have this card. All right. And so that's pretty much what the blue indicates, and you'll get it here. There's also a little blue here sometimes on the card, which just gives, I think, your other ships a +1, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
It gives it an initiative bonus.
Yeah. So this is initiative bonus in the card that we can look for, and you'll kind of get this as we go. You following along all right, Morph, or are you a little bit confused? Okay, great. Next up, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about basic evasive maneuvers of the card, which is shown in green. We have things like a 12 over here. We have a 10. We have a 15 and a 15, and we also have an 11. All right, and so these basically are dodges. All right, and what that number indicates is the number related to a 20-sided die. And so in order to evade, you need to roll, like for this, 11 or below, a 12 or below for this card, a 10 or below, a 15 or below, and or another 15 and below. And then you notice that some of these cards have an additional number here. All right, there's a 1 there, there's a 1 there, and there's a 2 there. Now, can we pull up one of those cards that we need that indicate whether or not you can dodge or not? That would be really great.
Yeah, I'll get a dodge card.
Yep.
I got it.
Give me
I smell smoke.
You got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So
Okay,
we
let's
have
see.
basically in your hand, we'll have something that is kind of like a dodge card that you can use if a card doesn't have a dodge to it. So what this small number indicates is that this small number indicates a dodge. All right. So we can dodge at least once. We can dodge at least once here, or we can dodge once here, or we can dodge twice. That means I can roll the dice twice, and it's automatically added on the card.
Dodge this.
Right. Good timing there. And so if you have this card, so
The
basically,
Bearded Blink just redeemed
Hold on, I'm
Maniac's
getting
Trinity
interrupted
for
by my stream.
600 points.
thank you, Blink. All right. So if you can see that this card doesn't have a dodge, and so if I don't have this in my hand, this ship being attacked is not able to block. So it just takes the damage full on. But if I play this card in the moment, then I get a dodge with this ship. Understand?
Right. So then the ones with the 1 automatically get a reroll.
Copy that. Yes. Great. All right. Next up, we're going to look at an additional
hold on.
thing.
You
Yep.
can play the dodge. You can play the dodge card again, even if a card already has a reroll, right?
In terms of trying to re-roll the dodge, or as in granting
Like-
an additional dodge?
I can play the dodge on top of the additional dodge.
Not on the same attack turn. So let's just say, for example, Captain Red's going up against Sakaar. Sakaar attacks Captain Red, and
Mhm.
Red uses his built-in dodge. He successfully dodges. But let's just say that another ship, we won't worry about pulling it. Let's just say another ship attacks Captain Red. Well, he's already used his built-in dodge. So in that case, you could play a dodge card to be able to attempt to dodge a second time.
Right. That's what I was asking. So that makes sense. All right. Cool.
So moving on, then we have a wingman. All right. And a wingman is really important because let's say we'll take the sniffer over here, and then we'll take Merlin squad. All right. So you'll notice that there's this little symbol here with looks like 2 arrows inside the circle.
Mhm.
All right. If I take this card and I put it over the top of the sniffer, which is a tracker scout, and we'll explain what that card specialty does later. This particular card becomes the wingman to cover the sniffer. And so what happens if, let's say, the Sakaar comes in, okay? And it has a priority because it's higher 7 and it attacks. And let's say it decides it wants to directly attack the sniffer, okay? Well, if it attacks the sniffer, it go ahead and motions with the attack, but after the attack, the Merlin squad is going to go ahead and deal wingman damage to the Sakaar, okay? After the fact. Now, some wingmen have white and some have yellow. This wingman has yellow. And what happens here is that if the Sakaar does damage to the sniffer, then immediately, before the damage from the Sakaar goes through to the sniffer, Captain Red here actually attacks the Sakaar. All right? And if that attack ends up killing this ship, because it's got 5 here, and it goes through, all right, then
The attack is canceled.
the attack is canceled and the Sakaar is dead, and so then there's a
Cool.
strategy between if you're going to attack the wingman or you're going to attack the ship that's being covered by the wingman. All right. And so strategically, you can see how Tom has really thought about Star Citizen and the mechanics of Star Citizen in a way, and how the game works with how the turrets are attached to the armor, and how when hull gets damaged or when shields are down based on location, and also based on ship priority and speed that's been calculated in the game. And so there's 2 different types of wingmen here. Next up, there's going to be the attack area. And you can see here, let's look at the Sniffer and the Basher Squadron and a little bit of the Sakaar here. What you can see here, I feel it's weird. I'm like moving cards around and slowly creeping
I'm back.
across the board. Oh, she's back. All right. What was that smoke smell? No? We're good? The neighbor cooking some weird stuff?
I think the neighbor is burning something.
Okay. So,
The whole back area is full of us.
okay, that's good. As long as our house isn't on fire, I'm happy. All right. So we have an attack of 2 for the Sniffer, and then you can see the Basher Squadron has an attack of 5, but it also has, what's this, Morph? What do you think this is?
Sorry, the turret. Right?
Yeah, the turret, correct. And then we have an attack of 2 that's on the Sakaar. Turret's attached to the armor, and so what happens is like you go ahead for an attack, you attack for 2. All right, that goes through. And then for a ship that actually has turrets, you attack first for 5, and then you attack for 2. And I think
So you can attack for 5 and 2 on the same turn, or is it 2 turns?
I think that's on the same turn. So you do it twice, and the ship has to dodge twice.
Okay.
Yeah. And so, like, let's say the Sakaar, see how it has 2 dodges. First, maybe you attack for 5, and then you'd have to roll a 20-sided die to get below 15. And then the turret would attack next, and you have to roll again. All right? And so it's a great ship to have around because it could buff that. Yeah. And then same turn, you got a choice which one first. Yes. And Clown says you do have a choice. You can choose to attack with turret first, or you can choose to attack with the regular guns first. All right. Then
Right, because okay.
Yeah.
Because the target might have more points than 2, so you don't want to.
correct. That is correct.
Okay, yeah, I gotcha.
Right.
Maybe you want to get their roll in and then do the 5 to kill them.
Mm-hmm. And then next up we have basically, which if you want to explain the fists.
Yeah, so the fists are called your displacement value. So after a fight, if ships are left on the location from the 2 different, thank you. So maybe we have these 3 cards left on the location, then we have to go and look at the displacement cost, the displacement value. So the UEE at this point has a displacement of 3, so it's a sum of the cards on the location, and then the Vandal only has a displacement of 1. So that means that the Sakaar the Vandal will have to retreat back to the fleet zone, and the UEE will be holding this location.
For 1 turn.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
And basically, if this card now retreats back to the fleet zone, when it's your turn, the Vandal's turn again, you can use another card to then basically action the Sakaar to come back out of the fleet zone onto another location.
Okay.
And if you have more than 1 card, they will both go back into the fleet zone together. They basically form a squad. And you cannot have just 1 ship from the squad go out again. You have to basically mobilize both cards, and they will come out as a squad together.
Okay.
All right. And I think that's almost everything except for this one wonderful card that's called a Sniffer that I enjoy quite a bit. Certain cards...
I was actually going to... Yeah, I was just setting up some cards for you to show off what it's supposed to do up here.
Oh, okay.
At Korea.
Okay.
Quick question though. One more question. What was the number underneath the, like, say for on the Sniffer, the 5 underneath the chevron? What does that number signify again?
That's the Vanguard
It's the
point.
Vandal point.
Vanguard.
Vanguard. Sorry, Vanguard, not Vandal.
I'm glad it was you.
Point. So that's what you use in order to select your starting hand.
So we need that
The
number to
number?
total 12 in the beginning. So the number is 12, and we have to
How
select
many
12.
points it takes up of your total allotted points. For,
Yeah, and you'll get that. I think what we'll do is Witch and I will play around, and then we'll funnel you in to the next match. So we'll play 1 match.
Sure. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I'd prefer to watch first as opposed to just start playing.
Yeah.
Throw you into the meat grinder.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Yeah.
So we got some select cards that have been selected over here on...
Well, those are just some other cards to show off
okay.
the idea of like traps, tactics, and supply phase
I think we
cards.
should probably do that maybe after we play a basic game. Because it's
Okay.
I don't want him to get overwhelmed. Yeah. That's
But I
that's too
put these
much.
3 cards at least for for you to show off Sniffer's abilities.
Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and do that then. So we should talk about traps and tactics. So a lot of times in specific areas, you can actually set traps for your opponent. And when you play your cards, you usually play them face down. So when you don't know what you're getting into when you go to an area, you have to actually discover it. And so at some point, maybe a trap will be played face down on an area. Let's say I play it on outer space 2 right here. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And this trap basically says if this trap is flipped over at the beginning of combat, the defender searches their deck for the next 2 ship cards and put them into combat. Shuffle the other cards drawn back into your deck. Destroy the card after combat or if it has been flipped over before the combat phase. Okay? So this card goes here and I don't know what's there. And so essentially if I move in with a ship and I say, okay, I want to contest this area with my ships, right? And I just bring a ship over here, and the card gets flipped, oh no, the opponent's going to actually take 2 cards and put them from their deck right into the zone, into play, if they want to. Or I think anywhere, correct? It doesn't have to actually be in this zone.
No, into combat. So
yeah.
on
It's
the
got to
zone
go.
that
Oh, so
the
it
trap
has to
is
go
on.
into combat. Yeah. And so that means that, okay, this card gets used, it gets thrown away in the graveyard, and now what happens is that, let's say it was this guy that came over to investigate. In this case, now all of a sudden, there is 2 where there wasn't 2 ships there. There's 2 additional ships, or however you'll see how it works. And so what would happen is if I had the, if I actually had, okay, this trap here, and I came in with a sniffer, and the sniffer can be indicated. You can tell it's a sniffer because in the top left corner there's a little satellite dish thing here. Right? So it's not, I mean, Sniffer's the name of the card. It's actually a scout card. And so this way I'd say, okay, I want to move my scout in. All right. The scout, just like you're flying into an AO that could be like a hot AO that could be contested like Jump Town. You know, you always send that one ship in first to see what's going on site. All right. So the scout comes in and there's a tactic. So now this tactic's been discovered by the scout. This card is now null and void. Okay.
Cool.
So there's a cool strategy. And then there's also tactical cards that you can play during combat that do different things besides just traps. Let me see if we have them. One thing to know about the Van Duel deck is, which do you want to talk a little bit about how the ships can group together?
Yeah, you haven't talked about it yet.
No.
Okay. Let me just see what you have here. There's only
I'll pull
one
out another card.
on here at the
Okay.
moment.
Here you go.
Thank you. Okay, so you can see on these 2 that they have a little.
Swarm icon. Yep.
We just
I just read
flipped it.
I read the other
Flip it
card,
back.
so I get what it is.
Okay.
Now. So you can
Oh,
choose
you did. Okay.
up to 3 cards if you play that swarm inbound strategy from your deck if they've got the swarm icon.
2.
Up to 2?
Yeah,
Sorry,
that's the you're talking about the trap. So actually with
Yeah.
this it's a little bit different. So if it has the swarm icon here at the top, if I have these 2 cards in my hand, I can play them together as a swarm, and that then counts as 1 card played for turn. So when it comes to the UEE, they can only play 3 cards on a turn. Which is normal. You can only play 3 cards per turn. But with the Van Duel, if you have swarm cards, you can basically put these 2 out and they will count as 1. So if you had, for argument's sake, if you had 6 swarm cards in hand, you could sorry, that thing. Anyway, you could put out 6 cards maximum on your turn. So if you put like 3 sets of swarms out, you could put out 6. So that's one benefit that you have when you're playing with the Van Duel, is you can actually bring out more ships than what the UEE would be able to bring out as a maximum.
Got you.
And they basically then stay together and work as a pact.
So now
for
these
that,
2 cards together respectively deal 4 damage to an attack target.
They will still deal damage by themselves.
Because the 7 and the 6 are different here. So they won't happen simultaneously.
I see.
Yeah. There might be
But
mechanics later on in the
if-
game that might do that, though.
Yeah, but if they are basically protecting this card and somebody now decides to attack the alpha, right? If they've done their damage here, or maybe he evades, then the two of them will shoot off their damage. So then that card could get 4 damage
Yeah.
from these during an attack.
Sounds good.
Okay, so let's go ahead and reset SG Boy, and let's go ahead and start with our first game.
Sure. Let's see. Merlin Squad, that was back in your hand.
Do we just reset the whole
which-
table? Like probably the fastest way to get this done.
Okay.
Yeah.
You'd probably have to do it. You're hosting.
Okay, got it. Okay.
Done.
That's everything disappeared from me.
It'll reload.
All right, so I've chosen Vandul. So the first thing we're going to do now, Morph, is that we're going to go ahead and we need to choose the total of 12 cards
Lone
that,
Star
with
underscore
the Vanguard
Bandit,
points.
07, Soldier.
Okay.
Ready to bring chaos to Pyro.
Oh man, I'm stuck with this deck again. Okay. Kind of actually like
What
playing
do you
UEE.
mean? I mean, well, you won a lot with Vandal, so stop complaining.
All right, all right, all right.
Interesting.
What? What we're
Well,
choosing?
just- Yeah.
Whose is interesting?
Would you like an
Mine or
explanation?
Metamorph's?
Well, based on what I'm looking at what you're both trying to pick, it's almost the same set.
Oh, really?
We're just keeping it simple for Morph, I guess.
In a way.
Yeah, we're synchronized today.
You'll
All
see
right.
what I mean in a
All
minute.
right, all right, Morph. So, I think she's probably picking what I usually pick with UEE, but we'll see. So, I've picked my cards
No. Maybe a little bit.
that total 12 Vanguard points, and we're gonna show that hand to each other. So it's the starting game. It's kind of like the greeting, like hello. All right, and so we put them face down, and then what we're gonna do is flip them. Okay, and so we're gonna check out what we have here. So we're checking out each other's cards, making sure that the total actually applies to 12. Oh, I see. I see, witch. Sneaky witch. Okay.
You basically chose what I usually choose
Yeah, it's
with
okay.
the Vandal.
Yeah, I know. It's funny. Okay. We've been playing each other too much. We need to get Morphin on these games. All right. So then we take these cards and we put them back in our hand. All right. Now we have them in our hands. And what we're going to do is we shuffle our decks.
Wrong deck.
Using R.
Okay. And then after we shuffle, we're going to take 4 cards. So we just hit 4 on the keyboard and take 4 cards from that deck. Now that we've taken 4 cards, what we have to do is we have to then put a card out until either no Vanguard points are shown in
Command
gold.
points.
Command points, yeah. Until no command points or 1 command point is shown. And until basically you do it until there's no command points shown. So we have to expose, see if we have any command
And just
points.
one thing, we can choose whether you can basically choose whether you want to bid to go first, or you can just say no, I don't want to bid. You just choose, and then the other person can choose. You'll usually do that if either you don't care whether you start or not, but also if you maybe prefer not to have the other person see what you have in hand.
Yeah, but we're just going through the rules because, I think early players probably need guidance, and this is just a way to do it without dice.
And for the record, there can be advantages to going second as opposed to first. That just depends on what you'll initially have in your hand between what you choose and what you draw.
Yep. Okay, so Witch and I did not get a Vanguard point, and so that means that we put our cards back in our hands, and we're going to roll some dice.
Hey, hold on. I didn't see what you put out.
It didn't have a Vanguard point. It was this card.
Yeah, but I still. Oh, you just put a dagger. Okay.
Yeah.
Tom's giveaway bot.
Okay, so
the
we're
enticing
gonna roll?
allure of free loot. Just remember, humans are easily distracted, like moths to a flame or tentacles to the deep.
You want to roll?
Type away
Yes, I
and may
will
the
roll.
odds be ever
So
in your
I'll
favor.
be odds, you be evens. What do you want?
No, I want to be odd.
Okay, then I will.
You
be
guys are
even.
both supposed to roll a dice, and whoever gets the higher numbers.
All right, then let's do that. Ready? One.
Okay.
One.
Wait. Let me get a black one.
We have like
Let me get a-
Magic the Gathering habits. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Drop. I got a 4.
I have 17.
Ugh, okay, you're first. Not that it matters sometimes. I mean, strategically, just kind of. All right, so Witch is going to play her game first, and so let's go ahead. Morph, I'm going to stop sharing your beautiful face, and we're going to go over to Witch's screen next, so people can see what she's playing. All right, Witch, you now have the full screen. And I will not look at your cards, I promise. So go ahead and explain to people what's going on or whatever. And if you have any questions during this game, let us know, so we'd be happy to answer them.
Okay.
So don't forget to draw your cards, Witch, at the beginning of the turn. Explain your process.
Thank you. I'm gonna put my little thingy down again. Okay, so drawing 2 cards. Start off with. Okay, and I have a problem with a cat here. Metamorph.
Meow.
She is pressing buttons for me. Okay, so I have all my cards. I like to put them in the order of supply phase, main phase, and then tactics. So the cards are nicely colored so that it's easy to see which phase you can play them in. So before I start, I have to tell meta that I do not have victory condition. It's very, I don't know if you mentioned it, but it's very important to mention whether you have victory condition or not. Okay, that one's not going to be useful right now. So I'm not going to do anything for my supply phase. Next up, I need to now choose my ships that I want to put out. So this is the part where people might get very frustrated with me because I take a very long time
Tom's
to make a
giveaway, but
decision.
don't forget
But I'm
to
gonna
enter
try
the
and play a
Start
little bit
Getting
faster
Racing here
today,
back. Giveaway by
from
typing.
my
Enter
normal
giveaway in chat.
playtime.
This giveaway
I
is
want to
watch time
find
based. The
some-
longer you stick around, the
think
higher
maybe I
your
wanna
chance
hold
of winning.
2 places for the start. So I want to get 1 ship that can go separately without any additional support, and then I want to find a ship that can go out with a wingman. So, this is a beautiful one.
It's also important to mention that if you have, or you can tell, you don't forget, but you don't have to. Clown, I don't know what he's talking about.
Clown's basically saying you don't always have to announce whether you have victory conditions or not.
Okay,
You just should be bringing it up when you do meet those conditions.
copy. Okay.
Okay. Where was I? I think I might want to. I like to keep my ships that have like high armor and hull numbers for when I want to go to Pyro, because it won't have any shields. So for any other locations, I will usually choose ones that are a little bit lower than the Pyro ones. Like this one would be good for Pyro. Not this one. No, this one.
Also, Morph, how cool would it be to get Tom over to our Bar Citizen to show this to Taiwan and have like early adopter cards for the community here
Oh,
and get this
think
translated
people
with Nil? That'd be great.
people would dig that. I think.
I'd love to host Tom too in Taiwan. It'd be great to have him over here. You have a blast. I love it when we
Okay,
get visitors.
so
Hmm.
I'm thinking maybe I'm doing. Yeah, I'll do this one. I know I said I might want to keep this one for Pyro, but I'm thinking it could be a good one to just hold a different space. I don't want to say too much because then Meta is gonna know what I'm doing. However, I think that one and this one might be good together. So let's do that and that. And I'm not gonna be greedy this time because sometimes I get my ass kicked when I do that. So
Interesting. Okay.
I'm just gonna put these here.
Just gonna put them there. Okay.
Or maybe I need to move. Oh, it's Korea.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, it's Korea.
Okay. So I got a total
Okay.
of 3, 4, 5. So you got like 5 points. So you do not have victory in condition, right?
Just a real quick note, a nice little thing that she can do when she's moving her cards, until she said that she's certain that that's where she wants them, she can keep moving them where she thinks she wants them. It's like how she was initially kind of checking to see if she was going to place it here or here.
Mm-hmm.
If she had moved it to outer space too, she could be like, oh wait, actually, I'm going to take it over to Korea. She can do that without having to, at least before ending her turn.
Got it.
Sure.
Okay. Uh-oh, which I don't hear you.
I don't hear her.
I don't
either.
hear her either. Yeah. Are you muted? Uh-oh. No.
Let the cat shoot a cord.
Yeah, maybe something like that. Can you exit this? Well, wait a minute. I heard you for a split second there.
Testing.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
You
Yeah.
can hear me now.
Yeah.
Oh, one thing that's not
Weird.
clear for me, real quick, is that
Mhm.
what the point of is placing the cards on the opposite side of the board for you. Like you've placed your cards closest now to the enemy fleet zone. Is there a reason for that? Is there like
No.
can now Meta place his cards behind you, or does he have to only place them in these
No.
forward areas?
The only strategic
No, there's-
importance is the
No,
number
that
on the
doesn't
card.
matter. It's just about like which location I want to hold. So, Outpost Korea has 3, whereas Outer Space 1, 2, and 3 only have 2 location points. I don't want to go to Pyro right now. So I'm just trying to hold one small location and then the bigger one that's on the outskirts. Because with the outskirts locations, I still have my shields. With Pyro, I won't have shields. So it's
Yeah.
more about me just choosing the location points.
But
The
I see.
victory
But that is a
points.
great question to remember because these kinds of questions that you're asking, this is a game that's in like this is an early adopter. It's in development. It's pretty established right now. But as expansions come out and new mechanics come out, maybe in the future that could be a mechanic based on how close a zone is to the player gives them a certain buff, in the future. And that could be something to run by Tom to be like, hey, if you're looking for a new mechanic for this year when the game is a game, that's going to be different to, that could actually be something where actually specific cards get some type of buff because they're actually closer to the fleet zone, of the attacking or defending player in the future. But yeah, that could definitely be a
Because
thing.
The way I read the board, looking at it, and the way that you're on opposing sides, like I was thinking of it almost as like an RTS game where you're starting on 2 sides of the map, and there are these different zones and systems between each other, and you're pushing towards the other side. So I thought there was like not just that you have to hold an area, but like there's a reason to push forward, or you can't push behind the other person. You have to face them in the center or something. Like I guess I didn't really understand it. Now I get it. So you just place the cards wherever you want right now. There's no
Yes.
there's no logic behind right now their placement on the board.
Yeah.
Okay,
And-
got it.
Yeah, and then to make things, we just kind of like as you can see, like most of the writing is facing which. You know, maybe in the future these cards will be circular and not square. Who knows? So it's not as confusing based on which direction they defer to. We'll see how it goes. So, all right, which you done?
Yeah,
Okay.
I passed you.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and draw 2 cards, and then let's see, what should I do? I think.
By the way, did I mention that Tom did give me some cards when I was at CitizenCon?
Nice. Yeah,
Yeah.
I got some too. I got a whole packet here. We can show them off at some point. Too. Which one did he give you?
I got a couple. I got
It would
I
be
got
the
an
Red
M-
Mamba and the Argus. The Red
got an
Mamba is an MSR and the Argus is a Polaris.
Oh, I think I also got an 890 jump.
What?
Oh,
He gave you a Gatsby? Oh, ugh.
I didn't get
Yeah.
a Gatsby. Oh man.
I did the 890 jump video, so it's like what I'm known best
Oh,
for. So
Yeah.
it just makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Super cool.
dang.
All right, which I'm gonna go in first, and let's go ahead and see what's going on here on Outpost Korea. So I went ahead and I played a scout.
Ah. You
Does
wasted
that
your
reveal the
scout.
cards then?
It's okay.
Oh, it does. Okay, cool.
All right.
Yeah.
So I got a scout, and she's got.
And basically, he
hold
can
on.
choose now whether he wants to stay there on what he's seeing, or he can retreat that Videntis to the fleet zone.
Okay, so again, we're used, I guess, to like a tabletop game or an RTS game, like turn-based, where you place all your cards in one turn and then the actions start to occur. So what's happening right now is you've just placed one card and then the game has started. There's no place all your cards first and then start the game.
No.
You
It's
understand
just
what I
because
mean?
he placed a scout. It's just because he has a scout. So it's just
Yeah. So
the
the
scout will reveal what's on the board for him.
yeah.
So he's still busy putting out his ships.
Okay.
So
Yeah, he
I
still needs to put out all 3 of his cards before action starts to
yeah.
happen.
So Videntis come out. He scouts the 2 cards that are on location. Those cards get flipped. All right. And I think right now she can't put any more cards out, so I got to decide if I want to contest with Omega Squad and Falcon Squad. And for sure, I think Falcon Squad will be over the top of Omega Squad. All right. And then now I got to decide, okay, how do I want to go through? Do I want to back the scout up? Do I want to, the scout is a +6. She's got a 7 on Falcon Squad and a 6 on Omega Squad and so I got to decide like which cards I'd like to play next to maybe take Outpost Korea. Now, Outpost Korea being has a 3 is actually a great place and worth contesting, especially if this is what's available at the time. And so what I'm going to do is probably... These come out in as 1.
Because they're in Swarm.
Yep, because they're in Swarm.
Yeah. So when you play a scout, the scout has to be played face up, and also when you play a swarm, the swarm has to be played face up. But all your
Got
other
you.
cards will be played face down.
Glorious. Okay. It's very cool.
Good morning.
And a dagger. Whoa, what's up, clown? Welcome.
It's Clown.
Hey, clown.
Were you planning on playing that dagger as the single, or?
I'm gonna play it as a single. Yeah. Okay. And then let's say before we get started, I have some tactics.
Why are you loading
in
up
action.
so much?
Because
are you,
it's
like,
Korea.
scared?
It's okay. I just I want to be ready to have what I need.
So you've now played all the cards you can play in right now, right? Because this adds to 12 or no?
I've played 3 technically. So I played the Scout, and then I played these 2 as 1 in the Swarm, and I played 1 Dagger.
Okay.
All right.
And right now you don't look at the Vanguard points anymore.
Yeah.
You can put out. It doesn't
Okay.
matter whether it's 12
Yeah.
Vanguard points. Or
And then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna play this Salvo on the Falcon
So
Squad.
Just meta.
Mhm.
Just hold on.
Okay.
So just to give more of an idea.
I'm
More if
sorry.
you start by playing your yellow cards that are your supply phase, then your white cards, which are your ships, and then after that you get to play your red cards, which are like upgrades or tactics, and then you can start with the fight. Anyway, so you're playing a salvo, dealing 3 damage to what?
Falcon Squad.
What is up with you, dude? You're just going in like balls out.
Can you dodge a salvo card?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I can try.
So
So
she's
I'm gonna
gotta
put my
dodge.
little evade point down,
For
and
14.
I have to try and lower. I'm gonna use your
My lucky die?
red
Okay.
dice.
Okay, I see how it is.
14
Yes.
or lower.
Hopefully it's lucky for me.
20.
Unfortunate.
So
Oh
dead.
no.
All right.
So it's only lucky for you. Damn it.
Okay.
Oof.
All right. So
Big
she's
oof.
got 6, and now in the attack, I have priority with a 7+. So the Umbra is going to go ahead and attack Omega Squad for 3. So let me get the dice out. Hold on. So we put a dice to indicate 3. And then she's got to see if she's got a dodge card or not.
No, I'm gonna have to take it. Go on.
Okay. And so she takes it. So that what's going on is we got shields are down by 1 and then 2. So now she just has her hull left. So the next thing
Armor
that's gonna armor breach. So the next thing to have priority is my 6+, which is going to be the Videntis. All right, the Scout, and it's gonna go ahead and attack the Omega Squad for 4. Pretty basic gameplay here, which is great. It's really actually a pretty easy game to play. Just looks complicated at first. All right, which
If I may,
Yep.
if I may interject, I think Tom should have one additional deck to play during this called the Bug card, where sometimes things just don't work out as you
wouldn't
want.
that be great too? Like you just like each player has to actually like take a turn to swear out loud, or there's some kind of like Chris Roberts like time sacrifice. Like we take a break and for like 1 hour before we can play the game again.
Well, actually,
about that.
in the very first prototype, there was a Chris card.
A Chris.
Yeah, there is a Chris. And isn't it signed by Chris himself too?
Yeah,
Oh,
but it was
wow.
too overpowered, so it got removed.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
Well, I
like,
mean, like,
magic cards are like that too.
You do damage to a target, you play the Bug card, damage wasn't registered, so it just doesn't count.
Yeah.
30k, nobody wins.
Okay, so which I'm finished and I do not have victory condition, but I do have Outpost Korea. Go ahead.
Elevator of death. Oh no, you died.
Yeah.
But you
Okay, we're gonna go
Elevator
to your
death,
screen. Which
don't
you
pick
died getting your ship, so it's over. So now, as I understand it, let me figure this out. So this security post Korea has 3 points on it. So you've held it now for 1 turn. That means there's 2 points left to go before you hold this.
No.
before if I wanted to win. So go ahead.
Because the objectives that all of these have is just to simply consistently hold the point. So as long as he's holding on to Korea, he currently has 3 victory points. As
Right,
for
you
which,
need 7, right?
yeah, you need
Yeah,
to
you need
get a hold of at least 7 points and maintain that for a round in order
Oh,
to
and-
achieve victory.
So if he stays there, he gets those 3 points basically. But if he moves
Exactly.
on, he gets those
Yeah.
3 points.
Yeah, let's
Yes.
just say, for example, he had a ship or two on Jump Point Pyro as well, along with Kreia. He would have the victory points, but he has to maintain those 2 points during Witch's next turn. If she is able to contest and push him off of one of those
Right.
points, he
Right,
no
that's
longer
what I was
has
gonna
victory
say.
conditions and the round keeps going.
So
If
there's,
she's
like,
unsuccessful... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
So like somebody can, like he can put his guys on those points, but then she could come back and attack them and push them off, basically to stop them from getting those victory points.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yeah, as long as she keeps him from getting as long as she keeps him from maintaining those victory points, the game will keep going. If she fails to do so and he still has at least 7 victory points on his next turn, then he wins.
Got you.
Okay,
I-
so
I wasn't
went
looking at
very
your screen. You did
light.
draw 2, right? Which?
Yeah, she did.
Okay.
Yeah, so I just went very light, buffing up basically this area where I just had 1 ship, and then just putting 2 cards on another space. I'm not even gonna try with Kreia right now because he just has like an obscene amount of ships there. Trying
Mine.
to be very or some shit. So I'm just gonna leave that part, and I'll try some other locations. So yeah, that's basically what I did, and that's the end of my turn.
Okay, great.
Yep.
All right, so let's go ahead and draw 2.
As a spectator, is there a way for you to enable me seeing your decks?
Not inherently. Technically, you can peek under each. Sorry, excuse me. You can peek under each card individually by mousing over said card and holding Alt and Shift.
He can do that now
No,
without any perms?
No, he hasn't a color. It won't.
Let me
work.
give him a color.
You won't let him?
Yeah, hold on.
Really?
Morph, I need to give him the spectator color. Now he can.
Sweet.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. What will we do?
Oh.
You said Alt Shift?
Yeah,
Yes.
Alt Shift if you want to peek under a card that's flipped over.
When that it just makes it go upside down for me.
Yeah, I guess you need normal color.
It's all right. It's all right. I can just watch things as they play out. I just thought it'd be kind of cool to see.
If you want to, just watch my screen morph. That way you can kind of see what's going on the whole time ish.
Sure, let me do that instead then.
Oh, and of course, you now have to go to Pyro, hey? With you loading it so heavy, like, what is up, dude? You're just like out for blood.
I'm playing the game. Eventually I got to play Tom again, so I got to learn from all the mistakes I got to make. I got to make all the mistakes now. So,
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Morphe's
I'm
got to
like,
go
oh,
easy against, not you.
no problem, Lone
Yeah,
Star.
I'm like, I can be conservative. I can like go for the smaller areas. Build
Okay,
myself
which
up.
I have win condition.
Yeah, no
victory
shit,
condition.
dude.
Now you got to go for the.
So I have 3 morph and 4, so that's the 7 I need. So she has to contest one of these zones now if she wants to. If she doesn't, yeah, she just got to contest them or I win in this turn. Just put the pressure on. So games can be pretty long, and we've found that games can actually happen can be pretty short too. So you never know what you're going to get to. But
Right.
would you guys say average time for a game is about 45 minutes?
Well, 45 minutes is kind of what we set on the timer for tournament matches, but
Okay, yeah.
average, depending on the knowledge of the 2 players going at hand, I'd say anywhere from 10 minutes to 2 hours, honestly.
Oh wow, I've never seen. Wow, that's a crazy game. That must be
It
amazing
really
game
just
to watch.
Well, I wouldn't say amazing. Like
really?
I said, it really just depends on how well you understand the rules and go through things.
Yeah, well, you have to say like the reason we got the timer for the tournament is like we get people who just like for one fight use like a half an hour just to think every way it could go,
What are you
Oh, don't
so
put
they
them
know
to
what to
it.
play.
Oh, she's
so,
doing an emergency
yeah.
draw.
Yeah, that's another thing to explain the.
Oh yeah. So which
Yeah.
is going to do an
So I
emergency
wanna-
draw now? So explain the process.
Yeah. So, Morph, I do not have win condition. I feel like currently, are you showing my screen?
I can. Here you go.
Yes.
Now we are.
I'm looking.
I feel like my hand is not enough to really go at either of these two locations. I do not have victory condition at this moment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do an emergency draw. Now, what that means is I have to take the top 6 cards from my deck, reveal them. So let me reveal them. Oh, okay. So
Ugh.
that's actually shitty because I just lost like a lot of really good cards and traps and everything. This is
Well, hopefully your draw is going to be good.
Boomer Squad is really that hurts.
Oh my gosh.
And a gotcha. as
Retaliator. Oh.
well. So the reason why I'm saying this sucks is because all of these cards are now gonna go into scrapyard.
Oh.
And then I'm gonna draw 4 cards.
Instead of the normal 2.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. I got this one. It's quite nice, but it's yeah. Okay.
I have no
Not
idea
really
what any
I
of this
want.
means. I'll be like, wow, this is amazing. She's got you now.
You
brother."
will eventually.
She's got a card. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Nah,
It
the
looks
cards
cool.
that I
Finish
drew
the
for the
on it.
top 6, those were the cards.
It's got points.
Okay, so now I need to choose whether I want to basically.
Before you start deploying, just as a friendly trainer point out, you gotta.
Yeah, I'm gonna be.
You're gonna need to do
playing
that
this one.
anyways.
Yeah. So it's just about which
Zoom into the
location. So I'm
card
gonna
too,
play.
so we can all read it. Like when you play it.
I'm going to.
Okay.
Yeah. Just
Okay.
hey, you chill.
Okay.
Chill, bro.
Okay.
So I'm gonna play on mission 2, which means place this card next to.
Try to center it too.
No, but I don't think I can.
There you go.
we
I
go.
can hold
Okay.
alt on it for myself.
I'm just
too.
talking about the stream.
Oh, sure.
We have to contend with these video.
Yeah, so
Compression.
I can place this next to a location card that has been occupied by cards from an opponent, so either Korea or Pyro. And if I occupy that location this turn and displace the opponent from it, I get to draw 2 cards. So I just need to decide, am I going to go to Korea or am I going to go to Pyro? Because depending on which one I go, ooh, what's that? What's that line? Are you seeing?
Oh, that's my ruler. I don't know why
Totally
it's stuck.
distracted.
Oh no, it's
Okay.
lagging. Oh my god.
Neurodivergence. Yeah, it's all right. Go, witch, go.
Sorry, I just got completely confused by this
Sorry.
little line jumping around.
It's just like a cat.
Yeah, I was like, oh, what's this? Can I catch it? Okay, so basically, I need to now choose which location I'm going to go. Am I going to go to the one where I see everything that's there? Or am I going to go to this Pyro where I cannot see what he put down at all? And I sort of feel like I like to know what's going on around me. So I think I should go to Korea. Although he has a bunch of big ones, but he also has, I don't know what he has here. Sorry, the cat is trying to climb into my shirt.
You have to contest the zone too. So
Yeah, I have to keep that zone. If I don't win this location right now, then
yeah,
basically
Game over.
meta wins.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
So
use the desperate times call for desperate measures.
exactly. So I'm gonna just turn his cards around so that I can actually see them nicely while I'm making my decisions. He's definitely gonna be putting it like this. Maybe.
Also, just an announcement for the stream. We do have a giveaway active right now. So if you want to enter in that, you are more than happy to enter in that. We're giving away that Hello Kitty pulse along with its armor set. So you can type in ! enter giveaway. It's watch time based, and we're gonna do 2 streams today. There's gonna be this stream for Squadrons, and then the next stream we'll give it away today. So if you stay put, you're more than welcome to gather those points. And yeah, good luck. Go ahead, Witch.
I'm trying to. I don't know if I can actually hold this position. We can try, but anyway, I need to be able to do. Well, okay, you have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 displacement. I think I can do that. That one and that one. So I'm thinking of using this card and this card. And then I need 1 extra card. Maybe this one. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go this, and this. Sorry guys, I need to turn those around so that this one is also good. Maybe rather. Yeah. This one. Okay. We're just gonna see what Lady Luck has for me. Not sure if it's gonna work, because I'm sure he has some antics up his sleeve in any case.
Okay, so you're really doing that. Okay, cool.
Wait. Before you flip myself, who said what?
Don't worry. I'm not flipping
Somebody said something.
No, nothing.
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 So I'm going to go to my screen now. And then we're going to go ahead and do the flip. Ooh, okay.
Commander Orwell. Ooh, that's a cool looking card.
Damn. Dude, they're really amazing in foil because you have some
Sorry,
copies of them, so you can only imagine what some of these cards are going to look like when they're all finally printed.
For sure.
Okay, so let's go ahead and put our little guys up. I think I can do this.
No, you can't have them
You
wing
can't have
together.
2. It's
No?
not a Vanduul. Yeah,
No.
you've been playing Vanduul too much.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Okay, which one do I want to move? Okay, I will put Captain Red on here. So I will say why I'm putting it here.
Mm-hmm.
Just my thoughts.
Okay.
I will put Captain Red on Buzzer Squad.
Yep.
Just because usually the person who wants to shoot Buzzer Squad will try to get rid of the wingman first. And I want a
Hey,
wingman that
VCR.
can take more damage.
We got Morphologis as a special guest today.
So doing that. Okay. Meta, do you want to play any
He played in
tactics
Stage
or
MTG too.
upgrades?
Yes, I'd like to go ahead and play an Isolated on your Captain Red and Buzzer.
Hold on.
So
Okay. I'm
isolated
gonna
cards.
play predictable.
So play this card when okay, tit for tat. I get it. All right. So if that did go through, I would have been able to isolate with the isolated card. Isolated her wingman, so it wouldn't be able to cover Buzzer. But she was ready with predictable, and so that's that. So these are done.
She had something up her sleeve.
Yeah. Good
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
All right,
basically a
she's out for
countercard.
blood. She wants this area, so let's go ahead and make it so. All right, so it looks like right now she has priority with her 8, so Commander Orwell is going to have to attack first. He's coming in blazing with that.
No.
Hold on, quick question.
Yep.
When a 7+ and 7+ go against each other, how do you determine who attacks first?
I think it's the attacker's priority.
Technically, they both go at the same time, but the attacker gets to decide first what happens.
Okay.
just as a quick example, let's say Red and Umbra were to go head to head. Even if they were, even if Captain Red would kill Umbra, Umbra can still decide on its same turn whether it wants to attack something else or try to kill Red in the process.
So they can trade.
It can potentially just trade kills with each other. However, something to note: Commander Orwell gives a +2 initiative bonus to the other ships. So, in fact, Orwell not only does not go first, Captain Red will be going first with a 9+.
Ugh, kidding me. Okay, which
Nothing
you
about
came
that.
up with a
You
really
didn't see that
powerful.
coming, did
No,
you?
I did not. All right, so everything has a buff. This is like an 8. That's about a 6. Oh no, it's a 9, right?
9+, 7+.
Yeah. So she's gonna
9+
do
and a
all the
7+.
attacking first, and we'll see what's left. Luckily for me, I at least have ability to dodge twice on all my cards except for one. So, all right, what's it gonna be? Let's go.
Okay. I might sit as a belief. I might need to move this cat out of the room because she keeps on trying to walk over the computer.
Okay.
Okay, so let me start with Captain Red.
Okay.
And that is for 5.
Okay, and that's gonna be
Okay.
who attacking who?
Captain Red
Okay. Is gonna be attacking.
You can dodge. Yeah, I need to go for the Umbra.
Okay, Umbra's going to try to use one of its dodge points for 16, so I'm going to grab a dodge token and put it on the card. I'm going to go ahead and roll, see if I can shake the dice. I don't know why I got to shake the
Come on,
dice.
get a 20. You're gonna roll a 20.
Hey, be
You're
quiet.
gonna roll a 20.
19.
20.
Oh my god, I was
19,
close.
Yes!
Ah, so I did not. I died.
Dun, dun.
Jeez, it's done. All right, so that's it. I can't do it twice, so it's one dodge per, right? Yeah. Okay.
One dodge. Okay, then Commander Orwell is gonna come in because he is an 8. He's
Mhm.
gonna come in for 4. And he is going to go at the dagger.
Okay, I'm gonna dodge for 13, so I'm gonna take token from that card, put it over here.
Good luck, Meta.
Oh, thanks, man. It's all right. I deserve it for like pushing her off the
18.
3. I dodge. Yes. The
You're-
bad thing is though, right now I have 2, 3, 4, right, and she's got 3, 4, 5, and 6. So I mean, even though like maybe the ship's dodge, she'll still push me off the area if she has priority with the fists.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Next up, Witch. You got one more ship ready to attack?
Other squad
Yeah, let's go
is
ahead and-
going to use its turret first.
Turret
on
first?
your dagger.
Okay. All right.
Oh,
So,
quick question.
Yes.
As a ship with multiple attack points, can you attack more than one target, or can you only attack one target?
More than one target.
More than
More
one
than
target.
one target.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Okay. So, what, you just think I'm going to dodge?
Oh no. I thought you said you're gonna dodge.
Well, I don't know. I can
You
grab
can take
my
it.
I
Just
can
take it.
I can grab
Just
my
take it.
own token, Witch. You know that. Like it's totally okay.
I mean, just take it. You know, you also don't have to put a token down.
No, I'm gonna
just
try to.
die.
I'm gonna try to dodge. So we'll do it the best we can. So we're gonna go ahead and dodge again. Come on, die.
15. Throw it in the thing.
Yeah.
That should have counted.
15. Come
Yeah.
on,
Right.
15.
All right. Yes, I dodged.
Okay. Then I have 4 coming from Buzzer Squad. You're gonna have a chance to still attack me, so maybe I don't want to take damage right now. I can still. It's fine. I will take some damage.
Oh, you're gonna do it?
Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
All right.
You sound like a Vanduul.
I know. All right. Ugh.
Oh snap!
Yeah,
Really?
but you
Okay,
get
so
two. You get two. You get two fired back at you.
hold on. I can.
I
take
don't
it.
think Captain Red
That's
can
fine.
retaliate on a retaliate.
No,
right?
no, he just takes it, right?
No.
Yeah.
So hull damage on the buzzer.
Yeah,
No, just
No,
shield
it's
hit.
just my shields are down.
Shields are too. Okay.
yeah.
And shields recover after a
Okay,
turn, right?
Yes.
they do.
never mentioned that,
Okay,
but I
Mira.
Okay. Well, damn. I'm definitely lost this position, so I think what I want to try to do is at least lower. I have a 2 there. What do I choose? Do I want Buzzer to leave or do I want Orwell to leave? Well, Buzzer is already down by 1, but I think I would rather take my chances with Orwell, but that is a chance that she evades twice and then nothing happens. But it is a 3. And oh, this is bad. Okay, well. Okay, which I'm going to take the dagger. And let's see here. Because then Captain Red shoots back every time if I go straight for Buzzer.
Yeah. And he shoots immediately because he has.
Yeah,
a
I know.
flash.
Yeah, Buzzer's a pain in the ass. But even more of a pain, I'm going to go for Orwell. Oops, sorry. For 2?
For 2, okay, I'm gonna try to dodge for 15. We use a black dice. 3. Come on.
Also, Morph, as we play this game, you can think of like other 20.
Oh,
Sweet. Okay.
Oh,
that's unfortunate.
what is it with these dice and falling on fucking 20 today?
All right. We're shooting with the other ship
God
now.
damn it.
Orwell again.
Oh
no.
my god. Sorry, this ping.
Don't worry.
Armor breach on Orwell.
Well, tabletop isn't the friendliest game if you're playing in Taiwan.
I know. I've
We
been
would be
managing.
fine if you're
Okay.
playing just us in Taiwan. 'cause
Yeah.
we'd be pinging
Well, just
together,
hoping they
right?
get Morphin on these games too, so we could just like have like we just like play this 18.
No way!
You are way too excited.
That is disgusting.
Die, witch.
Oh, no.
Which you know a D20 has also numbers like 1 and 2 and 3. You don't have to roll the high numbers every time.
I'm gonna tell you now, Meta has weighted these. Like, they're weighted.
All right, so these
Okay.
ships go back to my fleet zone.
So once you're pushed off of a zone, your cards go back to your fleet zone, so that you can't choose where to put them in this turn. You just have to go back to that area.
Yeah, in which I think you got your supply, right?
Yeah, she
yeah,
did
but
take
just
the point,
one thing,
so...
Meta,
Mm-hmm.
your daggers need to be put together because they are a squadron.
I
So
understand.
put them like
Okay, whatever you want, witch.
Together.
Whatever you want.
okay.
Just
so
gotta
yeah,
be careful
I
what happens
do
off
have
stream. I
my.
get beat. All right.
No more. I'm
Don't
sorry.
say that. I
Yeah.
don't do that. Okay, so I can now draw 2 cards, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because of on mission 2, and then it goes into my scrapyard. So let me draw 2. Okay, and Meta.
Yep. Okay.
Your turn.
So
Nice.
I'm going to now take an emergency.
Oh, wait.
What? Wait for what?
Before it's your turn. I just want to tell you.
Damn it,
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
What?
I have victory condition.
I know. Thank you, Witch. Thank you.
That is
I-
something
guys-
you have to.
Guys,
Yeah.
I love watching you annoy each other, but I have to leave you. I have to get in bed.
Oh, SG.
Oh,
Okay, we'll try to
poor
start
thing.
sooner for you, man. I'll try to like go to bed at a better time. But
No,
thank you so much.
You
No,
you
it's
started
count.
pretty
It's
soon.
count.
It's 8 a.m. on our side, but I had night shift, so
Oh, okay, got it. Yeah, night shift sucks. Okay.
Bye, clown.
All right, later, clown.
Good night, clown.
Nice to meet
Bye.
ya.
Bye. Okay. All right, so let's go with an emergency draw. So I basically take 6 cards.
I just gotta say, I'm rooting for Witch.
Oh,
So I hope this one. Really
join the club, man. She's got a lot of fans.
Thank you.
That
that
last
wins
play
you
was
some
pretty
points.
awesome, though.
I guess I'll have to join Team Meta then.
Thank you, mate. All right, so let's go ahead and see what the bad news is.
Oh.
That's not too bad. Sniper.
Not the worst. The
Yeah,
Dentists and
yeah.
Tricked, I would say, are the worst two to lose.
Yeah.
Maybe losing your dodge wasn't.
Well, you should.
The greatest.
Last time I just drew my whole deck out, which was terrible.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
That was terrible. All right. Okay, so I picked my 4.
Well, just as I pointed out to a certain someone before, just something you may want to consider. Oh, shoot.
What?
Oh, not that one. I was referring to that.
Oh, you refer? Yeah, I got it. Sorry. Let's see here. I should have done that first, right? Yeah. Oops.
No, you draw the
do-
cards.
What are you talking about?
You draw the cards, and then you can play that, and then that's when you mobilize cards.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, he has
heard-
some supply phase card, doesn't he?
Yes, I've personally made this mistake plenty of times when I was playing matches. Where the thing is, Morph, you play the yellow supply phase cards before you start deploying your ships out onto the map.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Otherwise, you can't play it after the fact. They have to be played right at the start, essentially.
At the start.
And I've made that
okay.
And I've made that mistake so many times where I start deploying ships, and then I look at my hand, I've got a supply phase. I'm like, oh, damn it.
I just want to tell you, SG boy, like I saw your message on my Discord, and actually with the previous games.
Are you
last
back channel
week,
messaging
I
each
no,
other for tips? What the fuck?
No, listen.
Okay.
Not during the game. But I did actually notice that I had that card in my hand, the harvest card, and I was swearing at myself internally for not playing it, but just trying to be as nonchalant about it, yeah, this was my plan. No, but I did notice my mistake with that harvest card in hand. But every time I wanted to play it, I ended up like putting my ships down, and then I'm like, oh fuck, the harvest card.
Yep, I've made that mistake plenty of times myself.
Good to note. Good to note. I'll remember that, or I'll try to at least.
Try.
That's
I'll try
why
as well.
I sort of stack my hand so that I can see, yellow cards, supply phase cards first, then my ships, and then my tactics, so that I remember I need to first look at the yellow cards before I even start putting out any of my ships. But I mean, even though I do that, I still sometimes I'm so in the moment of I want to fucking kill him right now, and just which ships am I going to put down, that I don't actually remember the supply phase cards in my hand. You're gonna
Now,
go to
Are you
Korea
gonna
again?
Are you gonna play your third card along there, or are you gonna try to maximize the efforts out of that harvest?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Oh, you're saying probably just play.
Decisions.
Yeah, It's the decision. It depends how
I mean,
lucky
Can't
I
give
feel.
him tips. No tips allowed.
Well, I'm a trainer. I have to do trainer stuff.
Oh, because the
Yeah,
So for-
no, it's fine.
He's right.
No, you did.
Because
Well, I didn't say you had to
remember,
take
don't
that
wanna
card
load-
there. I'm just saying
Oh,
you
no.
have a third card to play. You can decide whether,
Yeah. Well, I have
and
these.
you're at least
these,
not going up against the bonus initiative.
Well,
this
there's
time.
these two here, right? And then there's this, and then the third card. Okay.
Don't make the mistake that I usually make and overload a location.
Yeah, you're right.
You know, just keep it small. You don't have to have a lot of cards there. Like,
Thank you
the
for reminding me
daggers
about
are
that strategy.
enough.
This is the first time I've actually done this. So
Use the harvest
yeah,
card.
Yeah. So I didn't think about like, oh, okay, that's probably the play. All right, let's do this.
I just want to tell you before you flip that meta,
Yeah.
before you flip it,
Yeah.
just like you could go to the other areas as well.
I
You don't
want-
have to just take Korea.
No, I feel like it's like
Technically, he did.
It's been tit for tat. You know, like I've already taken it. I wanted it back.
And
So
with all the players he's been killing, he frequently has a crime stat, so he kind of needs it.
I'm not that bad, Morph. You know what? I'm the good guy out of my organization. It's like Balls and all the other ones that I'm trying to like. I was just talking about that today. It's just like I like have like half and half like bloody pirates on my server, and then I like going to. And I started in Armco. I like going to all the other servers. I think
I'm
Pyro
not that
is
bad, he says,
yeah.
while having a body count that could fill a station.
Meta, before you flip. Before you
yeah,
flip.
yep.
I have a question for you.
What?
Did you mobilize the ships that are in your fleet zone, or are they just in your fleet zone?
I mobilized the ships. Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
he did.
Yeah.
No, you did actually grab and move them. That's why I moved them closer
yeah.
to Freya, because they were more towards the
Oh,
center.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure because I always leave my ships in the fleet zone, and I was hoping that he just.
Okay, which we're
well,
flipping
I was
now.
giving him a
We're
hint as
flipping
well.
now.
Yeah, flip.
Okay.
Let's see how you take this space back.
Do you have any tactics to play?
Yeah, I
Okay.
do. I have a tactic that says I win.
No. Okay.
I have Phyrexia to play.
Okay.
No, I have nothing.
All
Go
right.
on. You have a tactic. Of course you do.
Just for the record, when it comes to salvo cards,
Yes.
you don't always have to play them at the start before combat.
That's like
you
an
could
instant.
do it like
could happen anytime.
yeah, you could do it at any point during the combat, basically.
Okay, got it. All right.
So if you think like you've dished out the attacks with some of your ships and you really want something to die and you know it could die,
Mhm.
then just be like, okay, salvo.
Oh, okay, got it. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and salvo Captain Red.
You're gonna salvo him. Let me see. 2, 2, 6, 6 and a 5. That's fucking ridiculous, dude. You have this spot. I'm sure. Just let it go through.
All right, you get first attacks with Captain Red.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I think you have the spot because you just load it up like. Let me see. I have to do Alpha Squad. Alpha,
Okay.
the glaive.
All right.
Wait. That's. That's 6.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not going to be enough to kill him.
Sorry.
And unfortunately, Alpha's guarding Inceptor.
Yeah. So if I go for Inceptor, then Alpha is gonna just hit me.
Whack.
So that doesn't work. Okay, I'm gonna have to go for a dagger, I guess.
Okay. Dagger's gonna go for a dodge. It's 13. Two.
Damn it. That dice only works for you. It doesn't work for me.
I can use a different dice if you want me to.
Yeah, I'll give you the dice.
Okay.
Didn't he? Wasn't the first time he rolled that he kind of shot himself in the foot with a high number?
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah.
Okay, so which next up
But that was the
to get the
same-
game rolling? Let's go ahead. Alpha's gonna go move in to attack Captain Red with 6.
I'm gonna try to dodge
Okay.
for 15.
All right.
I'm
you gonna use
this
it,
red
huh?
one again. I'm gonna just try and see. Maybe I'm trying to shake it a lot though. Come on, 12.
Rigged.
Fucking hell!
That's unfortunate.
Oh, the luck of the dice, man, in this game is ridiculous. Toast. All right.
The dice giveth and taketh.
And taketh. Yeah. All right.
The
So
dice just
Doing a-
taketh from me today.
next up is Dagger attacking Buzzer Squad. 4-2.
For 2.
Yep. And then the other Dagger attacking for 2.
Hey, ding. Wait a little bit. Yeah, I think it doesn't really matter. I'll just sacrifice it. That's
Okay.
done.
Cool.
There you
And
go. You have it.
yes, the outpost is mine, and I have.
Yeah.
But
I hope you
let's
feel
go
good.
ahead and do our harvest now. So this card can be played only once per turn. Place this card on the battlefield at the end of your turn. Draw 1 card per Vandal occupied, destroyed. So I get to draw 1, 2, 3 cards.
Oh, wait, it
And-
says place this card at the end of your turn, but you place it at the
No. You place it at the beginning. It's at the end of your turn
Oh,
is when it takes effect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here, I'll zoom in for you, Morph. Oh, I guess you can zoom over and look at
Sorry.
it too. So.
Okay.
All right. So I have victory condition, which go. Okay, let's move over to Witch's screen. And I'm going to take a bio break while you do this. I'll be right back because I'm tap dancing.
Okay. Can you please bring me Phyrexia's small black blanket as well? It should be by my office space. Okay, this sucks. I can if I just do this location, he still has victory condition.
Correct.
So I'm basically forced to go to either Korea or Pyro. Let me draw my 2 cards first before I forget that. Okay, I got 2 of these, which is good.
And once more, since you're in a position where you need to take a point,
Yeah,
here you go.
I need to though figure out which one I want to put it on.
I don't want to come
wondering
off
if
as
I
too
should-
annoying about it, but I always try to drum bits of reminders like that.
No worries. I forget things a lot of times, so it's good.
well, reinforcement is a good way to learn. So, thank you.
Hi.
I'm not looking here. This is all I can find.
Okay, thank you. Move. Move. Faster. Sorry guys, I'm just closing like my actual screen because I don't want him to see which cards I have.
Gosh, you're saying something about my character. Like, you absolutely don't trust me.
No, I don't trust anybody that I play against.
Said the criminal.
I grew up with a brother that cheated in every single game. Like, he loves cheating and he will do it blatantly, and then if you call him out on it, he's like, no, I didn't cheat. So I am very protective when it comes to playing games against other people because I'm just like conditioned that the other person is gonna fucking try to cheat one way or another. So yeah, it's not a reflection of Meta's personality at all.
It's okay. I'm just giving you
It's
shit.
a
Let's go,
reflection
Witch.
of me.
Let's go.
Yeah. I need to fucking figure out what I'm gonna do. Because you, mister, want both of these areas again.
Okay, so you have an on mission 2 card. Place this card next to a location card that has been occupied by cards from an opponent, and if you occupy that location, oh, okay. What's it gonna be?
Okay.
Witch?
And what I can't do this because fucking hell.
Yeah, because I have victory condition, and you got to take it.
Well,
Now I need to choose which location I'm putting my supply phase thing on, and I wanted to use something to see where to put it, but don't think I can do that.
You do have a
So,
card
I
with
need to
certain advantages.
Yeah, I want to use this one, but I can't put it out now before I say which location I'm putting this supply phase card on, right?
Well, you already know that one of them already has all cards revealed, so you know it wouldn't do you much. Well, only one of the abilities would help you with there.
Well, I wonder what scout she has. Hint, hint.
I wonder what Sky she has.
Okay, I'm just gonna put it here on Pyro. We're gonna try Pyro today. Let's see what he has. Sniffity sniff.
Sniffity sniffed.
Oh,
Successful sniff.
Ooh, revealed.
The trap.
Took care of one thing, but that also. Dominus.
Dominus nastiness.
see. Okay, let's see what he has here. I'm just gonna turn the stop touching your cards.
Okay.
Who's turning? I'm turning. You're turning. We're turning. There we go. Oh, okay. Okay, well, there are no shields, so these two, it's actually just 1/1, and they have 2. Yeah, that's fine. Dominus is quite big. He's definitely going to put the Zakar and the dagger on the Dominus because they are a swarm, so you can put them together. And that's a 3. Yeah, I think I'm actually fine here. I think I'm going to be good. We're going to do the sniffer key.
Yeah.
So
And I
I'm
was
gonna
really
put
hoping to get
sniffer.
Morphin in the game before, the end of the day, but okay.
Yeah. Don't worry. I'm going to take this location from you now.
It's fine. I'm also content to watch to learn. So whatever, because it's going to be a learning experience for me, both playing or watching.
Yeah.
This is a nice one. I can have that one out as well. Oh, this is a nice one. I think, although I want that, I think you guys can see what I'm showing. Although I want that on one of my cards, I think this, my wingman, but that's special wingman. I think this one is also fine, also a wingman. And this is also a wingman.
What do you think about the game so far, Morph? It's pretty cool, right?
It's pretty fun.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes me really feel like Star Citizen needs to catch up in how things work with the combat.
A reminder. Yeah, well, this is working combat where the other is not. Yeah.
You mean work?
What about just Star Citizen making a game? Here's a game that's done and it's working. They could put a feather in their cap by picking this up.
Okay, Meta, I'm ready.
All right, flippity flips. Ugh.
I knew it. When I was looking at her
what
deck,
just
I was
happened?
thinking, I'm gonna play the 2 Vanguards.
I took your card.
And then you just took
You took my other card.
You're cheating right there. Look, she was right. Cheater.
It's like just giving you a little bit of a Star Citizen feeling here.
Yeah,
going
how are you
through an
stacking
elevator
these
type of
cards?
feel. How are you stacking your cards?
All right,
You
we're
think
gonna go
about
to my
yours, I
screen
think about
now.
mine.
Well, I only have one way to stack, really. You know what it is.
Interesting decision.
No.
There you go.
Do I want to do it like that? Yes. Okay.
Oh,
We see. We
gross.
try.
Gross. Okay.
It's fine. Okay. And just one extra thingy. You can see here that my sniffer is giving a +1 to all of my initiative for my other cards.
Okay. All right. I'm
which
gonna
means
go ahead.
Captain Basher. Oh yeah. Tactics upgrades. What do you want to do?
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay. Then Captain Basher is gonna go first
Okay.
because he is a 7 and I am attacking.
Wait a minute. I have a
Sorry?
7. How is that possible?
In fact, Dominus
Never.
gives
Yeah.
a +1 initiative bonus.
Yeah.
So
What are you saying? Which?
Oh.
Sikar is bumped up to 8.
Yeah.
Dagger is bumped up to 7.
You gotta sit through my punishment first.
Yeah. Go on.
All right,
I'm
so
just putting some tokens out for us.
we're gonna go ahead and start with the Sakaar, going to attack Captain Basher for 2.
For 2.
Yes. Actually, wait. Yes, for 2. No. Yeah, I guess I have to choose that one first, right? I can because it is 8. This is 7.
Interesting.
Yeah, okay. Can I attack with the Dominus first?
No.
No.
Okay, Sakaar first. All right, Sakaar's attacking for 2.
Yep.
Okay, you got to roll.
Why?
Well, are you gonna play a card or
I said no. I said yeah.
You're taking
I'm
it?
taking it.
you're taking
Yeah,
it?
that's
Okay.
fine. That's just it's 2.
All right. Next will be the dagger.
Dagger, Dominus, and Captain Basher will go at the same time.
Okay.
As which is the attacker. Basher can, you can decide what you want to do first.
Okay. As the attacker, I'm gonna say Dominus is gonna attack.
Right.
No.
Oh,
I am the
Which-
attacker.
oh, she has. Okay, got it. Yeah, excuse me. What is this long
So I
thing
have
that
a
I keep?
6.
This
It's
ruler?
a ruler.
Oh, okay.
That might be me. For some reason, my
Ruler.
ruler is stuck on, and I can't.
Okay. I'm gonna do the first one with my turret. So
Okay.
3.
Turret for 3 on Sakaar. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and dodge.
no. I haven't put it down yet.
Okay.
Put it on your dagger.
Okay. And try to dodge.
Come on,
13.
get hit.
18. Look at that ruler.
2.
That's
Fucking
unfortunate.
hell.
Yes.
Still dragging? Oh my god. Okay, let me just try backing real quick.
All right, so that's 1 dodge. Now what? Which?
Okay. Now I'm gonna go with the 6. Oop. Why am I picking that up? Sorry, I don't know what I just did.
Okay.
I just threw the token away. There we
Okay.
go.
Now you gotta go for the 6.
Hold on.
Yeah. It's not the turret. You have to.
Yeah, if I do here, then the 2. Okay, yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna try to dodge again. This side. Here we go. Please. 10. Sweet. Double dodge.
I don't even have any expectation of the fucking dice roll anymore, except for you're gonna win it and I'm gonna.
It's one of those days, I guess. Maybe we should go buy a
Yeah.
lottery ticket in Taiwan. I should buy it.
Maybe I should just use my own real dice, my eye dice,
Okay.
and just roll it here
Now
on the
my
table.
dagger is gonna be attacking Captain Basher.
For 2.
Can I attack with the Dominus?
Why? What?
Yeah, I guess.
Dominus?
Yes, because
Yeah,
they're
you
going
can-
at
you
the
can
same
choose.
time.
Yeah. So I'm gonna attack with the Dominus
For
for
7.
7. Yeah.
Definitely gonna try to dodge that.
Okay. For 11.
At 11.
You want to use my red dice?
Go. No, fuck your red dice.
Okay.
I will use a black one. Come on. Mother!
Oh man.
And it
Wow.
just rolled off the 10 too. That's,
Wow.
that's more
That's
messed
terrible.
up.
Well, that's done. Okay. Cool.
1 sec, perfect.
No problem, Morph. All right. So that is that. And then next up is going to be my dagger. And let's go ahead and.
No,
What?
no. Oh, yeah. Go on.
Let me tell
Didn't
you.
the dagger already?
No,
Yeah,
it did
no,
not
no,
attack
fine.
yet.
What
2, yeah, go on.
Nothing. So we're dropping a 2 on the sniffer.
Oh man.
Oh, swooping that. Nice.
I mean, I already know what
Really?
the outcome is going to be, but I'm going to
Happy to get that out of your hand at least. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's Stella Fortuna. You might get lucky.
Yeah, it could be. It could happen. 20.
Never mind. I'm sorry.
Oh my god. Sorry, witch.
won
This-
last game though. It's okay. All right.
If I were
This
I'd up
stream
and walked away at
should
this
have.
point. Flip the
This
table.
stream should have been like.
I don't know. She still
named,
has a
like,
chance to.
Watch Rich get fucked by all the dice the whole time.
Yeah, she still has a chance though. Now her other ships have to attack anyways. So
No, but this one.
It's
Wait,
still
that-
alive. Your
It's
sniffer's
still-
still alive.
you
You just have an armor breach.
yeah, you just have it. That's it. Don't worry. You're all good. I'm done attacking. I can't attack anything else anymore. So it's all you now with the rest of your ships.
Okay.
You can actually still take this point.
Yeah, she can.
Just put out an armor breach card here.
Meta, can you actually move me to Game Master again?
Okay, so I have a 5+ and I have a 6. So Basher Squad will come in
Nice.
first.
Okay. So attacking.
No, Sniffer goes first.
Sniffer
5+.
goes first. Yeah, 5+.
Basically,
Yeah, but
Morph,
that-
just think of the plus as like a 0.5. So it's a oh yeah, that's right. I'm sorry. Yeah, the +1. Thank you.
My Sniffer has a +1 for the Basher Squad, so Basher Squad will go first.
Mm-hmm.
I have 2 and a 5. Yeah. Do I try the dagger again?
It's already used 2 of
3.
its dodges, right? So you'd have to have a dodge card in order to try to dodge the next attack.
Yeah.
attack.
Correct.
That'd be a good one on attack. Like I'm just saying, right? That like if I were playing,
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I
Mhm.
should go for the dagger because I don't know if you have a dodge, but I doubt it. Yay! Okay. And then I have a 5 coming in. And I think you can try to dodge.
You can survive it too.
Yeah.
Okay. So I got to dodge 14.
14
We
and lower.
already know the outcome.
Oh, come on. You're just jinxing it now by
Let
saying
me
that.
roll for you.
not-
No. 10. Nice.
Oh well.
Of course.
Okay.
Wait. Let me roll for you.
No, I already
Let's
rolled.
see.
I rolled. It's a 10.
I'm just trying to see what I roll.
11.
Oh, of course. Now I'll roll a fucking 11.
Okay.
Um.
All right. So we are done. No.
No.
Sakar has retaliatory
Sakar-
against
That's
Thatcher, and Sniffer
right.
still needs to go.
That's right.
Two.
Okay. I thought Sniffer already went. Okay.
Now you can choose to take the damage or dodge it, because if you take the 2, you will lose your turret. I mean, you've already used it, but
yeah.
you will lose your turret from this point
I
if
thought
you don't
Sniffer
dodge.
already attacked. Okay.
Nope.
Okay.
I
Okay.
try. Oh, fucking! It's a
The
10. It's a
dodge.
50-50.
It's a straight 50-50 coin toss.
the way things have been going, and it doesn't feel
I don't know
like
if I
it.
want to look.
4.
Oh,
Finally!
Finally, yeah.
Oh,
Congratulations.
Okay.
oh god. Okay.
successfully
I'm
dodged
glad
the
everybody's having
retaliatory.
fun. Okay. Unlike Magic the Gathering. All right.
Ah,
Salty as hell game. All right.
Okay. If I go to your dominance, it's not gonna die, so it doesn't matter. So I'm gonna put this a card.
All right. Let's go ahead and take. And 15.
What? How much? 15.
Yep.
Let's say it's an 18. Let's just give him an 18. Just 18.
12. Sweet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, whatever. Go on. Okay.
yeah, we're not really salty like Magic.
Oh my god. Sorry, Tommy. I don't think you can make a TCG without somebody getting salty somewhere. All right.
So you have a displacement of 4, and I have a displacement of 5. I hold Pyro. Mine.
Right.
Even though it was a little bit shit, it's mine.
Get off the point. Get out of here.
Get out of here. Oh, which? So you get your, I guess, the supply.
Yeah, I draw 2 cards from my on mission 2 card.
Okay.
So let me do that.
Going to be kind of a cool dynamic is if some of these location cards had environmental effects.
They
There
do.
actually are some cards that have environmental effects. Some of them we currently don't use at the moment, especially since they have some of the older art styles. But for example, there's one where it's like an asteroid belt, and trying to get on the point, you will automatically accrue like 2 damage, and you have to try to dodge it.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I was just thinking something like that. That's awesome. You guys thought of everything.
Yeah, I was really surprised when I played him at CitizenCon and then the first game, and then all the questions I was asking, he had like a great answer, especially for me, somebody that comes from being an OG Magic the Gathering player. Like there was a lot of like different types of, I don't know.
Yeah, like
the,
even
the mechanics that are in that game that are so applicable, like also to this game. But that the main thing that impresses me the most is that it's like when you think about ship to ship combat and contesting zones like that, like and how that works. I think it's really great how he has thought about just about everything. You know, it does feel like you're kind of watching, you know, like you have this like, you know, watching a battle take place and how the turrets and the ships work with this play-by-play. It's great.
That's cool, yeah.
Yeah. What were you saying, SG Boy?
I was just commenting, even though we can't show off the other 2 decks, even they have certain upgrades and tactics that differ from the 2 decks that we are able to play with. And they can do a lot of nasty or good stuff, either for the player or against another.
Yeah. All right, Witch. So it's my turn.
Meta.
Yes,
Hi.
I know. Yeah, you
No,
have
no.
victory
Hi,
condition.
Meta.
Yeah.
I have victory condition.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
let's
Okay,
see.
good.
All right, let's go ahead and begin. So that's a 3, 5 plus, and that's a 5. Okay. No wonder.
Your Sikaar and Dominus are together as one combat group, just to keep in mind.
Mm-hmm. So as a combat group, but they're not
They're deployed together.
deployed together.
You only need 1 card to activate them together to go.
Can I rearrange them as far as who wingmans who?
Yes, but you can't separate them into 2 combat groups.
Got it. Okay, but I can play a
Hey,
card with
I'm gonna
them.
take a.
Okay, you're gonna take a bio break. Okay, so I can play a card with them though, right? And then bring them
Yep.
in. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, really? You're gonna use that one? Oh, you're actually going right back.
Yeah.
And you're only playing 1 card?
No, I'm still deciding.
You didn't have to play the Umbra face out, but
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. Well, she's gone, so thank you.
yeah, the card you activate with the other ships do not have to be played face up. Like just
Mhm.
as an example, let's say you wanted to take your Sikaar and Dominus
Mm-hmm.
over to Outer Space 2, you could use a trap card face down and bring them to that point because it's a point you control, and you can play trap cards to points that you already control.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's why it's in good practice to play them face down, unless of course you're using a set of Swarm to activate them together.
Oh, okay. Got it. That's what I was thinking, is that they would be a swarm. But can you do that? Like play that and say, okay, this is a swarm on with the Sikaar coming in, bringing this ship with it.
Yeah, because that'll act as your 1 card.
That's what.
activating
That's
it.
what I was thinking of. Yeah.
But you're
So-
just playing a singular card instead of a Swarm set.
Oh, okay.
But you could bring this in with the Umbra as your Swarm, and then activating your Sikaar and Dominus together,
Got it. Okay.
if you want to. And I believe you still have at least 1 more card to activate.
Yeah, I was thinking about sniffing out an area. I think I'm fine with these ships covering this area with what I have. Let me just check really quick. But they do have attack of 3, attack of 2, and attack of 7. And then she has the 2, and I also have 1, 1. The only problem is I need to make sure that I take out at least her
Technically, you can
sniffer.
displace any one of these points.
Yeah. And we'll do that with maybe the Videntis. Yeah, we'll just come over here with a Videntis. We'll make it interesting. Okay.
To scout or attack?
To scout, excuse me. Yeah.
Okay, because if you want to pull back, you won't have anything to activate it with coming back.
Oh, you mean like to play a card over the top of it?
Unless, technically, I'm not sure which one of these cards you sent over here,
Yeah.
but you could technically have that back in your hand since you haven't finalized your movement. A scout to whichever one of these that you want to. And then if you want to pull back, just pull it back and then use that other card that you were deploying to bring it somewhere else.
Yeah, I was just thinking maybe it would be good to get some transparency on the field of 2, but I could also load this up again and then she could try to contest it again. Maybe I should just... Yeah, I don't want to play anything else there unless if I was going to play something, it would probably be the dagger. Because I don't... Yeah. I could actually also play a Sigmund on Pyro, but...
Going on here?
Yeah. I think I'm going to do that with the Videntis. Well, no. I think you're right.
Well, if you play it out as
right,
an
you're right,
attacking
you're right.
force, you're wasting your
No,
scout.
I'm going to put this over here. There we go. All right.
Hmm.
Okay. Which? Let's go.
I don't like what I'm seeing here.
What the heck?
What did you just do?
I have no idea what just happened. Hello? What was
Wanna bring your
that?
cards back?
I don't know.
Did they go to your hand?
Something.
No, they did not.
Where did the other one go? I got
There's a
that's all
reverse.
right. I got tabletopped.
Okay.
It's all right. I got tabletopped. Those are the CIG bugs.
Yeah.
All right, Witch, do you have any... this is what my play is. I'm taking this back.
Oh.
Do you have any tactics you want to play? I have none.
No.
Okay.
Me neither.
All right. So let's go ahead and we're going to start attacking with the Umbra.
Hold on. I can equip my stuff first, right?
Yes.
Yeah, set up wingman.
Sorry, that was a very Magic the Gathering term. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can assign my wingman.
Yeah.
Okay, go on.
Okay. So Umbra is going to be attacking Basher Squad. That's going to be for 3.
Umbra for 3, right?
Yes.
On Basher Squad.
Yep.
Wow.
Okay. Then let's go ahead.
You just taking that as, yeah, I'm taking it. I just said, well. Anyway, yeah, I have to take it.
Oh.
Oh, I thought that was
Okay.
the well thing. Okay. Nobody wants the pirate to win. Okay. Then let's go ahead and attack the if that's the case, then we'll go ahead and attack with the... Well, it's just down by 3. Let's go ahead and attack.
I have 3,
Yeah,
3 left.
I'm going to attack the with the Dominus.
Need to attack with Sakar first.
Oh, Sakar? Okay. Well, Sakar is going to attack Basher.
Really?
2. Because I don't want him to retaliate for 5 if I attack the other, so...
You could always dodge with Sakar,
Okay.
though.
That is true, but I don't feel so lucky after all my luck. I don't know, I got moments. I got this feeling, those tells sometimes, like it's like betting on horses in a race.
Yep.
Okay.
What's next?
All right. And it's not dead, huh?
Down to 1.
Yeah.
No,
down to
I
1.
still have 1 left.
Okay. Then let's go ahead and attack with the Dominus. Attack the Sniffer. For 7.
Really?
7 on
Mhm.
the sniffer.
Yep. Okay.
And hold on, Basher squad deals damage.
Yep.
Oh, I can have just 5, not turret, right?
Yeah. Retaliatory on Dominus. Dominus will have to dodge or die.
Yeah.
Come on, Counter-Strike. Let's go.
This could decide the match.
Yeah, I know. I didn't realize that.
20.
17.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Awesome.
Oh
For
my
once.
god.
So,
It's not dead yet.
uh-huh.
It's just 5.
No,
You
it
gotta
is
attack with
dead.
the turret next, right?
It's
no
dead.
shields.
Okay. So Umbra goes ahead and snaps back. Right?
No, no.
Why?
Because it's gold.
Can't
You
count
don't.
No.
You don't retaliate on a retaliate.
Okay.
it. I learned that one last round.
Damn. Okay.
And now,
Okay.
by order of displacement, although Vandul and
Hold
UE
on.
have equal displacement.
Basher squad has not done any damage.
Oh yeah,
has not
Basher
done
Squad
yet.
could still just really rub the salt in the wound.
I think it's.
Yeah, I have a 5.
Yeah.
15. So 15 dodge and a 16 dodge. So I'm gonna go for the 15 dodge. Just make the odds a little bit.
I should have
lower.
attacked Basher Squad.
Okay, so
I don't know
the
what
car.
I'm thinking. That was dumb.
We're
Okay.
too close to the sun.
Yeah, I think. I don't know. I just wasn't paying attention correctly.
What are you
Too
doing
close
with
to
the
the gate.
car, mister?
Yeah, too close to the gate. You got sucked
Yeah.
through.
All right. So I'm gonna dodge for 15.
Well, you're gonna try.
Yeah.
Okay. I just want you to roll 18,
16.
please. 16.
Yeah.
Yes.
That
Okay, so it's a
is
good
death.
choice.
Oh, wow.
Unfortunate.
For meta,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really screwed.
good job, Witch.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
great for
Now-
me.
Now that's. Now, just quick something to point out. Say, for example, that Sikaar was still alive. If we were going by order of displacement, they would have had an equal 2 versus 2. When that happens, the defender retains the point.
I just thought the Umbra was gonna be able to fight back.
Which would be
Just-
me in any case. So.
Yeah, just something to note there, Morph.
So
All right.
so if indeed this gets through, the wingman, that's gold, and this ship dies, the wingman does not get the retaliate.
Yeah, not when it's from a retaliate strike.
Got it. Okay.
Here, I'll help you.
Oh, come on, Witch.
No, that one shouldn't go in there. That
No.
one stays.
Now, since she defended
Where-
and she was holding the points needed for a win condition, does that mean she
Mm.
wins?
She wins a game.
Yep. Essentially,
it.
it goes back to her
I
turn.
made
She
one
looks at the
one
points.
mistake, one big mistake, and that's it. So, Witch, congratulations, you have won, and now you
Alright.
get to play Morphologist.
What? No, you two. The two morphs should play. It should be morph against morph, isn't it?
We could do that. I don't mind.
I don't mind
Morph
showing.
squared.
I'd like to show the game what you
Like-
guys played, so that would be good.
Morning, y'all. Some mofos.
It's gonna be like seal
Love
bashing
y'all.
though, just so you know.
What's up?
Seal bash.
What is it, Morphologist?
Seal, and you're bashing me.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and reset.
As 5
Someone
baseballs.
that someone is you, Morph. Or Meta. You're hosting.
Yeah, I'm doing it right now. Okay, and let's see here. Morph, you can go ahead and Witch, and then Morph. All right, you two need to pick your
5 right,
colors.
by the way, for
What-
me. You're
what-
back.
So, which do you want to choose, Vandul now, or are you going to stay with UEE?
No. I think Morphologist should choose who he wants to play with. For his
Good
next
call.
turn.
All right.
I would say it's okay for him to choose. Technically speaking, the general
Yeah.
recommendation is to start off as UE.
Yeah,
At
but
VCRPLAY,
we'll
your
eventually
morning
leave that up
dew.
to him.
Hey, Meta,
Yes,
do you feel a little bit hungry?
I'm very hungry. That's why I shouldn't play next.
Okay, so do you want me to maybe order some Uber?
Yeah, that would be great.
Actually,
You know
speaking
what
of a
you
bio
want?
break, I'll be right back myself.
Hey, Balls.
Hey, balls. All right, let's see here. So we have Morphologis as guest player.
I just want to say sorry, guys. I haven't been able to really look at the chat.
I haven't
while we
either.
were
I've
playing
been so engrossed.
because my phone is not in my it's not in my peripheral vision, so I haven't really seen what people have been saying. Let's see what is available on Uber today, since it's raining. Ooh. Meta, do you have any preference on what you want to eat today? There's Fush Cha is available. If you want like beef cheek stew with mash,
Sure, that's fine.
or do you want?
I said that's
Yeah,
fine.
or do you want some chicken and rice?
Chicken and rice is fine.
Cinnabon.
Yeah, no Cinnabon, please. Ugh,
Which one will bring you the most joy?
the chicken and rice. Oh,
Really?
yeah, it's cheaper. That's
Okay, let me see if V-Box or something is open. Because it's raining, so it will be difficult to get things from Danshui delivered, from Beito delivered here, and Tianmu. No, chicken is not available, so
Okay,
you're
bring
gonna
the
have
other
to
one.
go with stew. Do you want stew or do you want like a sourdough bread sandwich thingy?
Are you guys ordering lunch then?
yeah. We're ordering lunch. I haven't eaten yet.
Oh man,
so.
now you're okay. Now my wife just
Yeah.
asked me if I'm hungry too. Maybe I should order something. We could eat. We could wait.
We'll eat. Yeah. All right. So I got you set up with the camera. I think this time is like I will just be a spectator, so I can see what's going on, and then yeah, looks like
I
that'll
have
work.
returned.
All right.
Cinnabon? What? Who's getting a Cinnabon?
There's no Cinnabon in Taiwan, unfortunately, which is good for me.
Ah,
Why are you guys mentioning Cinnabon? Like,
Balls
you want me
mentioned
to have a
Cinnabon.
craving
I don't know.
right
I just
now?
I saw
Yeah.
balls mention Cinnabon. so-
Morph, which deck do you want to play with? Would you like to be a Vandul or UEE deck?
I could play either.
Okay.
We can do just like a coin toss and see who gets what.
Based on what you've seen mechanic wise, which deck would you like to
I mean,
use?
they're both cool to me. I personally have a
Okay.
preference for the humans as a human, but
Okay. Then let's go ahead and do that.
We do technically recommend playing as the UE for the first time, but
Yeah.
that's up to you.
Yeah, I think so.
Sure, all right, I'll
So I'm
play
gonna go
UE then.
ahead and help him. How do I redact?
Redact what?
Which can you? I'm gonna make. Can you pick the?
I removed color from me,
Okay.
so you just need to
So
click on yours
Morph
and
just
say change color.
Yep. All right. Good. All right,
There we go.
Morph. Let's go ahead and pick blue. And then SG Boy
This
can
one.
talk about
I can
how.
do that.
Yeah, just click on the blue one, the blue circle. Use
The blue
the
circle.
right mouse button.
I was
to
a
move around.
Cinnabon virgin until the Wei Chan Mita popped
should be a
my
blue circle
cherry
you
at
could click.
Simcoe.
You don't see a blue circle?
No.
Oh,
You might have to click on your name and say change
here
color.
I'll just do it for
Yeah,
him.
when I
I did it
changed
for him.
Okay.
color, I did. Oh crap! Sorry.
Okay.
Can you
Hold on.
Change it back to red.
There
blue.
you go.
Sorry.
There you go. And then
Thank you.
SG Boy, you're still a judge, and then I'm gonna change
Yep.
color and be a spectator. Okay. All right.
Okay. So you just go ahead and right-click on that good old UE deck you got right there,
Okay.
and in the list that comes up, you want to click Search.
Okay.
That should have brought up a window on the right side of your screen showing you all the cards. If you want, you can mouse over them while holding Alt so you can take a look at them. Again,
Okay.
you will pick up any amount of cards that will have Vanguard points totaling up to 12. So it could be like 4 cards that are worth 3 points, maybe something that's worth a 5 and a 7, maybe 3, 3, 4, and 2.
Okay.
If you pick some cards that where you think will equal up to 11, thankfully the UE has an upgrade card that is worth 1 point, so that way you can bring it up to the 12 if
Okay.
you find yourself in that situation.
So these cards are any card here that I can see, including like tactical
not-
cards.
Not all of them will have Vanguard points for balancing reasons, but the ones that do, you can just pick and just drag out onto the board.
There's a hot mic going on, I think, in the background. SG Boy.
That's kind of me. I've got another person here watching a movie in the background, so it might pick that up. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Mhm. And then when I want to pick a card, I just drag drop it.
Yeah, just left click to drag and drop
Yeah.
onto the field.
That's weird. I'm a spectator, but I can't see underneath his cards.
I just dragged out into the field. Nothing happened. Should
you
I
have-
see a card?
You have 3
somewhere?
cards in your hand.
Yeah, it should have popped a card down. You make sure it's out of the window and like actually onto the board.
I don't
That's
see
what
anything on the board.
Did. And now the card
Oh.
that I selected is gone. Oh, now
Oh, there it is. Okay, just
there's a
lag.
huge delay.
How do I spectate the card? Like view it?
You mean peek?
Yeah.
Alt Shift.
Alt Shift. I am, and it's just giving me the top of the card.
Pick your color. Are you gray?
Yes, I'm gray.
Light gray?
Yeah. See the top of the. I can see what's in the deck, but I can't see his hand.
While holding both Alt and
Let's
Shift.
look at SG.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just flips the card upside down.
3. Okay.
Try again.
I don't know what I'm doing here.
Can
so-
I also be a game master?
You could try selecting it. I can see the dark gray on your stream. And just try clicking it. It should.
I think there can only be one game master. There may only be one.
I think while
Oh, you're
you
actually
guys
trying to click
try
on
to
it
figure
outside?
that out,
Yeah,
I'll be back.
that's weird.
Okay. Okay, that does look. So you would just want to drag it towards here, because as you drag it over, you're gonna see a blue outline. That's like your card hand. That'll let you look at your cards openly without Twitch seeing them. Yeah, and then you can just hit F on them to flip them.
The delay is incredible.
Amazing,
Yeah,
isn't
I
it?
wonder why that's happening with you. You have like the worst ping I've ever seen, but we're in the same country.
Well,
I
you
don't
you all
get
have
it.
999 ping for me, except for SG, who's got 140 ping.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Strange.
That's strange. I don't know.
Okay, so and you, which technically has her cards prepped, yeah. Okay, so what you're gonna do, instead of clicking directly on the card, you'll do a left click just off to the side and drag across to highlight all 3 of them.
Yep.
And then hit F again to flip them once more. Yeah. And then holding left click while they're all selected,
witch has
you'll just
turned
go ahead and
into
drag
a
it over to the
bald
center
cat.
point so it'll be ready for when you guys check each other. But Witch just stepped away.
Yep, she's coming back.
What do you think of my selection?
I honestly don't think it's all that bad. Like, you've guaranteed yourself. Well, I'll just say it since you'll see it anyways. You've guaranteed yourself a scout. You have a trap that you can have to play with to utilize, or something else, which I will point out in a minute after we flip. And Basher Squad's a pretty solid card. Hopefully, the cards that you will end up drawing, you'll be able to use it to support with it.
Yeah, I figured Basher would be good since it's a Vanguard for Pyro.
Yeah, the thing to be careful with, though, when you take something like Basher Squad to Pyro, and because your shields are neutralized on that point, you leave your armor exposed, which is what supports your turret. So if you go up against a ship that you're just Basher's completely exposed to, like even just the little Sicars or daggers will be able to do enough damage to just completely knock your turret out right in the first turn. It'll just be nullified.
Gotcha.
It would be great if you could actually play this in game of Star Citizen someday, like and actually have that in the game.
That'd be cool.
I have no idea why I cannot see your cards more, but it's okay. We're gonna look at it like somebody's just spectating, and we'll have the surprise of what you put down, which is actually also great. So
I could stream my perspective instead of my camera.
it's okay. We'll do it like this. It's nice because I have pretty good quality on the tabletop. So
If you want, I don't mind just swapping out and giving Game Master.
I think we need you to be Game Master. It's cool. Don't worry about it.
All right.
Yeah.
Cat.
I think I just have to look at the spectators, because when you were spectator,
Didn't you change it so that you should be able to spectators can
when you
even-
were spectator, were you able to see what was under the cards?
Nope, couldn't.
Oh,
Even if I looked
okay.
underneath, I
I
couldn't see
wonder if
underneath
that's
it.
a setting I need to actually go to. It's too bad.
Probably, yeah. You probably can choose whether or not a spectator can see things. I would assume.
Yeah.
Might be under options.
Permissions.
Probably maybe permissions. That sounds.
No, that's for other stuff. Not for managing the... Like, I think it's something under options, just not the permissions thing.
Oh, okay.
I can't see, though. Maybe server.
Let's just go with it.
Live.
All right, let's play.
All right.
Which...
Metamorphs on the other side, though. I mean, that doesn't seem like a pretty even playing field.
I can be on the
You
other
just-
side
you
too.
don't seem like a neutral party. I feel like you
Neutral
should be in
party.
the center.
Trying to.
It's okay, more coffee for
I don't
you.
have a title for you either. I need your
Thank
like
you.
logo label above your head, like we have. Some playful. Okay, so let's go ahead. So Morph has put down his cards. Which?
Choose your
Okay,
cow.
Okay.
Yep, let's go.
Let me just look.
Oh, there she
Oh.
goes. All right.
We flip.
Ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
Good.
Let's go.
Oh.
Oh, we both thought about doing a trappy
Yeah.
trap.
Let's get those rotated to Morph. Yeah. Great.
Trap.
Now, there is something about the trap that we hadn't pointed out before. Here in the bottom left, you see this little set of colors with the cards and the little rotating.
Yeah.
That is something that signifies that at literally any point in the match, you can choose to discard that trap card and draw whatever next card from the deck. So let's just say, for example, Basher Squad was getting attacked by a dagger or whatever.
Mhm.
You wanted to dodge, but you have no dodge cards.
You can take a chance.
If you still have this trap card in your hand, you can choose to discard it and draw the next card and just pray to God or something that it's a dodge card that you might get.
In Magic, we call that top decking. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just something to keep in mind.
All right. Fair enough.
So 5, 8, 12. 2, 4, 8, 12. 12 to 12.
So I can count. Excellent. Good to know.
Yay!
All right. So put those cards back in your hands.
I just flipped it, but it's taking forever. I can't even move it.
They
Let
went back
me see
for
if I
me.
can.
Okay. Move them back for him. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
thank you. Okay.
I'm sorry, Morph. I don't know what.
And now it
why
flipped.
you have
Yeah.
the 999.
Oh no!
Is it your
What just happened?
internet right now, or
I got it.
he just put him on the floor?
His attempt, all that lagged of what he was doing was catching up, so it just
Oh, okay.
Threw
There we
them
go.
off the table.
Why?
Okay.
Why we have this lag right now? I mean, I'm hosting the game from Taiwan, which is with me here, but I don't understand how. And I've hosted other games with people. Like, how do you have 999?
I don't know.
That's
I've got a really
weird.
hot.
When you play
Okay,
games
well,
with Steam,
Twitch took
are
care
they
of it for
really
you at
horrible
least.
ping?
Hold on. Let me check something.
Okay.
I'm gonna check speed test and see what's going on.
Your video's coming in really nice.
I mean, like, I did speed test earlier this morning, and it was still like 1 up, 1 down. So I don't know what's happening. Trying high net. See what it says.
Yeah.
It is raining really hard today, and there's been a lot of thunderstorms. So I don't know why that would affect it so severely, but
Yeah. Okay, so now you guys need to draw your 4 cards, and then you
Yep.
need to.
I already shuffled both decks,
Okay.
so you can just draw.
Okay.
Yeah, so to immediately draw 4 at once, Morph, you just mouse over your deck and just hit 4 on your keyboard.
okay. I'll have to wait 10 minutes to see what the draws are.
No,
Good.
that was pretty fast.
Yeah, that happened one
Well
time. Yeah.
Miracles do exist.
All right. He's a Star Citizen player. He's got patience. All right.
All right.
Okay, so now we have to see who's gonna go first. So you can choose whether you want to bet for it or not. But let's
How
bet
the
for
heck
it
did you
because
draw
it's your
that?
first time.
Me or her?
Who are you
Witch.
talking to?
I'm looking at Witch's hand and
Yeah, I don't know how the fuck that happened, but it did.
Oh, Morph. I wish I could see it. Well, we'll see it in good turn, so it'll reveal it.
I wouldn't. It's not like super bad news for Morph or anything. It's just
Yucksies. Yeah.
weird.
FanDuel
It's
deck
just
is
weird.
yucky. Honestly, it's
You
a
you
scary
can share
deck.
my screen real quick.
It definitely has that feeling of the FanDuel oppressor bad guy's side.
Or you don't have to. Meta, if you wanted the stream to see what I just
Okay,
drew,
well I gotta
you
turn off
can.
Morphologis to do that, and then go to yours because I can only. We'll do something with the Stream Ninja thing. I think later on. I have to work out how we can do this 3-player stream.
Oh, if it's difficult, just let it go.
Yeah.
Or
Okay.
All right. So now what do we do?
fine.
We
Okay,
gotta roll.
now we
who
have
goes
to
first?
bid for who's gonna go first. So
Yeah,
you look at your hand and then you try to put out a card that has a command point. So the command point is the little yellow chevron above the vanguard points.
Okay.
So you flip him to be face down, and then you bring him to the center. That's if you want to gamble, of course.
That's okay. We could just do the. Let's just do the dice. God dang it! That.
The dice only happens if we both put out basically cards that do not have a command.
Okay.
So-
I'm having a super long delay in moving my card. All right. There we go.
Word. We got to figure out. I think it's a client oriented. Maybe it's
I
Steam.
will flip it for you, so we don't have to wait for your lag. So I'll just flip.
It's got to be
Okay.
Steam.
Let's go. Here we go.
1-1.
Okay.
1-1. Next card to play. Go.
So we both have one, so we have to choose another card again and put something out. Oops, sorry, I flipped that.
Okay.
Okay,
Flippity flip.
ready?
Yep. 1-1 again.
Okay.
Two
so
to
we
two
both
now.
have- Okay, again.
Yeah. Oh man, I still am reeling from that really stupid move I just did.
What happened?
No, I'm just thinking about the last game and just that stupid move where I didn't
Oh.
attack. Yeah. I thought I had that. Okay. I'm sure everybody else did too.
Flip.
All right. Okay.
There we go.
There we
Okay.
go. All right.
So we both do not have a command point here, but we are tied for command points 2-2, so we will roll the die.
Yeah. Okay, put those cards back,
So-
Game Master, and then I can roll the dice.
Hold
Yep.
on.
I'll take care of that.
Okay.
And
Are you?
It takes
I'm gonna roll.
literally 5 seconds for me to do anything.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I see.
17
Don't
for
worry.
which?
Oh, I can't see. Oh,
7
I'm stuck.
for Morph, which you
There
have
we go.
the roll.
Okay, so I will start.
Okay. Stream, how you guys doing? You seen everything okay? Hopefully I'm not driving you, making you sick. Let me know if you want to see something else again or closer.
did you draw your 2 cards?
No, I didn't.
Oh,
Thank
come
you.
on, Witch.
Do you have to draw 2 more cards? at
Where's
the
my
start?
blue?
Each time your
Yeah.
turn starts,
Yeah,
yeah.
you draw 2.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah,
I'm
that's the
gonna
best
draw
part of the game
2.
is drawing cards. It's also the best part of Magic the Gathering too, is drawing cards.
Wouldn't my internet be so slow though?
I think
Like
it's got to
that.
be Steam. Something's weird with your Steam. Maybe the way it's connecting to your internet as a cap or something. I've played other games with you on Steam, though. I've never seen you this laggy.
Yeah, me neither. This is stupid. Very annoying.
Okay, I'm going to. We can just do like. Why not? Doesn't it?
Morph has been squatified.
I think I'm gonna put out a swarm.
This is his first game, actually, Potato. You guys don't forget about
It's
that.
saying-
yeah.
I just searched it. It says it might be Defender. Hold on. Microsoft Defender's causing this, like a firewall or something.
Weird. Okay.
I don't have it.
Why would it? It's just Tabletop Simulator that you've only had this problem with. I mean, it's not even like demanding that much graphic. You know, I mean,
I don't know.
your computer could definitely handle this. It's.
Give me a minute. Because this is making it kind of hard to play with a 5-second or more delay between every action.
Yeah. Right, Fordsworth.
I'm done with my part. I do not have victory condition.
Voidsworth are the bugs, faithful companions of the Star
Or
Citizen
time
journey.
if you wanna
Be a
do
wink.
something else. Evil Bot is also here.
Yeah. All right, so Witch has played her cards, and now we gotta wait for Morph. Morph could mouse over and then use his hand to dictate where SG Boy drags to, if we would like it to move a little bit quicker. I don't mind waiting, so yeah. I'm just saying that's another way we could combat this little problem we got going on.
Okay. So she's placed some cards.
Yeah. So I placed a swarm, which counts for my 1 card, then another card with those on Outpost Korea, and then 1 on Outer Phase 1.
Okay.
With that
Now-
is the beginning of your turn.
So now I draw 2 cards, right?
Yeah.
I'm drawing 2 cards. 5 seconds from now.
Just don't spam it like you spam the F when you're trying to get out of a
Yeah, no,
door
I-
or an
good one.
elevator. Yeah.
Yeah, because otherwise you'll draw 22 cards.
Yeah, it's crazy. The impatient click of Star Citizen.
Meeting.
There it goes.
There we go.
I didn't realize this would happen more. If I'm sorry. We'll try to figure out what's
all good.
So.
It is definitely an oddity. Even when I was playing against people across from Germany, the timing wasn't this bad.
All right. Well, I am thinking about. You can see what I'm looking at, right?
Yep.
I'm thinking about playing this one
To
over here.
you want to see what's over here?
Yeah. Think that's a good move. I don't know.
It's a nice
Yeah, you
way
guys-
of seeing what's going on, but
I mean,
you're
I
just
do
getting
have
familiar.
traps that I could have put down, so
Yeah.
So
Yeah, let
show
me
me
flip
the
for
money
you.
witch
Oh snap!
and alpha. That is a pretty deadly ship, a glaive ace. So what we can decide from here, knowing it's a glaive ace, we can either decide to throw some other ships. I was just pointing them as examples. We can throw some other ships along with the Sniffer to attack Alpha,
Mhm.
or we can retreat Sniffer to the fleet zone here, and then using one of the other 2 ships we'll deploy, take it to somewhere else entirely.
but when you then take it to another spot, the scout mechanism does not get activated again. So
Yeah,
you
it's a
can't
one-off.
take it to the fleet zone and then activate it and take it to Korea, and it won't show you what I have on Korea.
Okay.
It's a one-off ability.
All right. Well, then I think I'll leave it there. See what it is. Okay. Oops.
On its own, you do not want to have that Sniffer fighting
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Alpha.
Of course, I have to add something to it, right?
Preferably something to wingman it.
What about this?
Well, that would definitely do you some good.
And then what? Do I need anything else? Can I add anything else with it or no?
It would be preferable because although you could, as long as you just deploy another ship and don't get it killed, you could easily just take him out by displacement. You wouldn't kill him per se, but
All right,
you would
then
at
I'll
least.
do this one here,
Mhm.
and then is there a card that I'd want to play with it? I don't know.
This one has a built-in dodge. This one definitely has some shield and armor to it, but technically the Alpha's damage would still be enough to take out its armor, and invariably that. And these
That
2
affects
could
your
pretty
ship
much
for the
get,
rest of the game.
and these 2 could pretty much get whacked in one shot. So you'd also need a dodge
Oh, yeah.
card for them.
So I probably want to. I'll do this one here then.
Okie doke. So accompanying the Sniffer will be these 2 cards.
And then that's my turn.
Well, that's your deployment turn at least. Now, because you've moved and we see that there's a field where their combat will engage, all the ships get flipped. In this case, just these 2. So a Merlin, an Eagle, and a Sniffer attacking together to point an Alpha. Now from here, we
Now-
decide Wingman first. since Witch has no other ships and only the Alpha, there's nothing to wingman. You have multiple ships, so in this case, I would recommend for you
With that
wingmanning.
eagle on the sniffer, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that way, as a fast wingman, it can retaliate instantly. And Merlin at least has a built-in dodge, so it'll be more or less okay on its own.
Yeah, those built-in dodges are great.
Now from here, we decide about playing any upgrades or tactics. You decide if you want to play any. If you do not, then you ask Witch if she would like to play any upgrade or tactics, and then she decides if she wants to before we initiate combat.
I don't have anything, I think, to play, right?
Nope.
So, yep.
I think this is early game. No, I'm gonna just sit pretty.
Okay, so as neither will be playing any upgrades or tactics, we now look at the initiative turn order to determine in the fight. So, Sniffer gives initiative bonus to Eagle and Merlin, making them 9 and 7 respectively. Therefore, the turn order will be Eagle Squad, Alpha and Merlin will go at the same time after Eagle, and then Sniffer will follow last. So, Eagle Squad with
So
4
actually,
damage.
I made a mistake, but okay. Yep, let's go.
So Eagle goes 4 damage after Alpha, and Alpha has a dodge.
Yes, she can decide whether she wants to take that damage or use her dodge, which she will be using her dodge, it would seem.
Okay.
And now with this, we go over to the dice tower, where she will attempt to roll a d20 and evade. A 14 or lower will be a successful dodge, 15 or higher is a fail. And that
That just fell out of the...
into the void.
Off the table. All right.
I tried.
5.
And with that, she
Oh.
successfully dodges your
Wow.
attack. Your initial attack, anyways.
Finally.
Okay.
And now Alpha and Merlin will go at the same time. As you are the attacker, you dictate first what you would like to do with Merlin, which, I mean, in this case, it'll be a little obvious.
Yeah. Attacks for 3. And then at this point, if she doesn't have a dodge card, she would take 3 damage. Her shields would come down.
Right.
Yeah, my shields are down now.
But now it is Alpha's turn to decide what she wants to do.
Go Alpha. Go Alpha.
Go Alpha. Well, I need to. I have no choice but to go for the sniffer if I want to win with
Ugh.
displacement to keep the position. Yeah.
That's a
is
4
correct.
retaliate immediately.
But
Yeah.
However,
yeah,
I will need to be able to dodge. Yeah, I see that.
Yeah. Gross.
Okay, so that's gonna basically kill my ship. So if I don't want to do kamikaze, I will just do this.
it wouldn't
6.
be an effective kamikaze because of Flash Wingman. So 6 to Eagle Squad.
Yeah.
So therefore,
Yeah.
I would assume you would like to use your built-in dodge on Eagle Squad to evade.
Built-in
So
dodge.
we come back to the dice tower again, and you can pick up a d20. Drop it down that.
Because everything's too slow for me.
Yeah,
Four more.
let's.
I can roll for you.
Luck
This
is the
is
same no matter who
so-
does it. I don't care.
Show
Well,
us
I have
the
very
money.
bad luck with the dice.
Show us
So.
the money. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh.
Oh.
Wow.
You should feel bad for doing that to him.
Got a 19 more.
I feel a little bad.
All right, and then Sniffer can retaliate or can
No.
attack, right? For 2.
Yeah, Sniffer gets a regular attack for 2.
Regular attack for 2.
Unfortunately, that will not be finishing it off.
Yep.
However,
Yeah.
by order of displacement.
He still takes the zone.
Yeah,
indeed.
because Morph, you have 4 displacement. I only have 3. So Alpha Squad is going to retreat back to the fleet zone, and I have to add an armor breach. No, I don't have to.
No,
It's
there
just
is
my
no
shields.
armor
My
towards
shields
stealth.
will
Yeah.
come back.
Yep.
Unfortunately,
And
this applies for hull and armor. If you do not break the hull or armor, that will also replenish. So technically, you're just back to full health.
Now it's Witch's turn. But
that's
you
there.
have to say something more at the end of your turn.
He doesn't.
Oh, he doesn't.
He only
have
says
to-
it if he
Yeah,
has it.
clown.
Oh,
that's
okay, got it. Yeah.
But it's a good habit to have.
Yeah.
Um,
I just told. Yeah. Just
Okay, so beginning of my turn, I'm going to draw 2. And I'm going to look at my cards. Don't think I want to play that one right now. Might need it later. So I'm gonna let that one sit there pretty. And I will... Let me see. Yeah.
One more thing to note when you are deploying cards, while you have a maximum of 3 to deploy, you can choose to not deploy the max of 3 cards. Like you could just choose to deploy 1 or 2 if you want. As long as you have
Okay.
ships to play, the game can keep going. But you don't have to max it out every time. If, for whatever reason, you feel that you can't or don't want to.
Okay. Got it. So I'm gonna definitely mobilize my fleet zone so that I don't forget to do that. I already have 3 here. I might let you keep that 2 and go to another place, I think. Yeah, I will do that. That is a flash wingman. I might. I'm just gonna go to another area. And no.
Oh, really?
I
You're
don't
like
know.
me.
Huh?
You're just like, I don't want to give up the fight. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna try this space again.
Just don't make the decision I made and attack the wrong ship.
Oh, why am I doing that? Sorry.
Really, that's
Huh?
no, it's just interesting.
What did you say? What's interesting?
She'll read way too much into that, dude. It's better to be quiet.
I already just read into that. Now I'm like, is my decision the right decision? Like, why are you saying that's interesting?
Well, I mean, just considering the fact that you said, yeah, I'll just let him have the point, but you just go to him anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, I changed my mind. I just decided, oh, I'm gonna do this. But I don't want to do that one. Let me just see something real quick. It's a 5 plus and a 7, right?
It will be essentially a 7 versus 5 plus, 7 and 5 plus.
Yeah.
Quick question: Can I deploy this kind of card in defense or no?
Sorry, which one?
When I'm looking,
Not at the moment. You can later deploy those cards onto controlled or neutral points, but not in the middle of active contested or one that is just completely occupied by the enemy.
I think I'm gonna do this.
Ta.
So I basically have two cards out now because this one is activated. Okay, so I can still put out one more card if I wanted to.
Correct.
Fuck's sake, I keep on doing that.
It's fine.
Peekaboo.
I don't. I'm like, even if you show me, it doesn't
You wouldn't
matter.
even know, yeah.
I'm gonna
Ah,
just put a
the
card
card.
in the fleet zone.
I'm pretty good at Magic where if I do see a flash, I know what the heck I'm looking at, which is dangerous. But this game, I have no way. I wouldn't know either.
Okay, so I'm choosing to put out 3 cards, but my 1 card I'm just putting in my fleet zone.
All right.
So that later on, next turn, I might be able to play 4 ships.
That is a tactic.
Okay. So that is my piece. I'm gonna go ahead and flip.
Okay.
Pair of daggers.
I do love my daggers.
Oof.
Dagger, 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 dagger.
Okay.
So Morse
So-
needs to decide
so
what he's
let's
going to do with Merlin's
start.
squad on Sniffer, right?
Which, is there something you'd like to see if whether or not you want to do? Cough, cough.
Yeah. I'm just quickly equipping my wingman first.
Yeah,
Does
Okay,
she have to
so-
do that before Wingman, though?
So
Technically, you do wingman first, but
Okay,
then you
got
can.
it.
automatically forming up as a wingman is not a move.
Yeah.
Then, for me, I can just do that.
You can decide who you want to assign who is protecting as wingman, but considering those are your only 2 cards and only one
You
of
only
them
have
is a
one.
wingman, that would be like the presumed idea.
I think I should do what I didn't do previously. And I realized I should have done that. I'm gonna put this armament upgrade.
Wow, you really want to slap the crap out of whatever.
I mean, I've not really hardly got anything to put up a fight. You could just kill me with what you've got there already. But sure, go ahead. Yeah, throw that on there too, just to like
Rub the salt in.
the move. Yeah.
I want to show this
My
off. But
rookie.
anyway,
This is entirely my fault because she plays me a lot, and I think we just go at each other pretty hardcore all the time.
so
Forward.
this upgrade will stay there. It doesn't fall off after the fight. I actually wanted to put it on with the previous fight that we had, but I didn't. So yeah, doing that now.
Yeah, tactics are one-offs. Upgrades stay with the ship until it dies.
And then I know I have some other things to do, but I think I'll just sit pretty for now. Mhm.
Okay.
And I'll
Okay,
just say
so
for
let's
Morph,
get
won't
into
have
it.
any tactics or upgrades, so...
Okay.
So, again, +1 from Sniffer to Merlin. So by initiative turn order, Alpha and Merlin will go at the same time again. Then the 2 daggers, then Sniffer.
All right.
And because I am the attacking, I go first, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So actually, yeah, going for 6.
8. But, yeah.
Oh yeah.
8 damage, but
I mean, you could do that. It's pointless, but go ahead, because I'm just gonna die no matter what. All right.
That's
I
only
can-
gonna
There should
give
be like a
3
retreat
damage.
card where, like, in combat, you can actually use that as a card that you can put down to retreat your
well,
ships.
well, let's see. It's really funny you bring that up, Meta, because
Yeah.
I made a comment earlier about the other decks having certain tactics and stuff.
That's a
that
card.
these
Is that
don't
a card
have.
that exists?
That is a card that exists.
Oh, should they be in these decks? Like, as kind of like universal.
I don't know. I mean, I haven't really seen much evidence of the UEE being
Oh,
much
man.
for just
I'm officially
throwing in the
now
towel,
have to play
exactly.
with the other decks, so I need to get a hold of Tom. Yeah.
Yeah, if we've all
So
got
I'm
time
going at the
after stream.
sniffer
Yeah.
For 8.
Okay.
Yes, and you decide whether or not you want to use a dodge card or not to attempt to dodge that attack.
Which
Morph.
I will, because I would die otherwise. So we'll try to dodge.
Oh boy, here we
fair
go
enough.
with some gambling.
All right.
Wait. Sorry.
You don't have a built-in dodge for Sniffer. You have to use a
You
card.
wouldn't have to sniffer. All right, yeah, go ahead.
He needs to
I'm
roll
dodging,
11.
yep.
Okay.
I wish he could
Oh,
roll his own
boy.
dice, to be honest.
I mean, he could.
Yeah,
It
could.
just...
We just have to wait 5 minutes. We're gonna get to the bottom of that.
So we're trying for 11 or
Yeah,
lower.
it'd be cool to like
Eight.
8.
8.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I dodge.
Has been
You
redeemed.
successfully dodged.
SG boy, you redeemed yourself.
Oh
Now,
my gosh.
FG Boy
Yeah.
should say sorry to me for rolling such a good number.
And
Nah.
give away.
Now there's a retaliatory
Yeah.
strike, right? Because she attacked my
Yep.
protected. Okay, so then Merlin attacks the
So
alpha.
Merlin's squad first shoots back at me.
PT
with
started
a
in
3,
Iden's pubis.
and I will take that 3.
Shields down.
All
Yep,
star.
shields down. And then now Merlin's squad gets to
Attack.
have its attack
Attack.
phase. So Merlin's squad wants to attack who?
Now if I attack Alpha, then Dagger, both daggers
Both
attack
daggers.
me?
Yeah,
Both
both
daggers.
daggers will get a retaliatory strike. However, they are slow wingman. So if she attempts to dodge and fails, you will at least kill her.
Yeah.
But then you've got to basically out-survive those 2 daggers.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and attack Alpha with Merlin.
Oof.
3 damage to Alpha.
Risky,
I'm
risky.
going- To dodge. Well, try to dodge.
Oh boy.
That's gonna
14
be
or
14?
lower.
14. Okay.
Don't worry, Morph. I have very bad luck when it comes to dice, so
Come on.
maybe.
11.
Oof.
Yes,
That is
luck be
unfortunate.
on my side again. Okay. Dodge.
So then Merlin dies then.
Well, no. Merlin... Well, I mean...
You can try to evade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can evade at least one of the attacks, so you will get an armor breach. So let us roll the dice again. 12 or lower.
This is great and more if you just sit back and have somebody play the game for you.
I mean, I
A
wish
1.
Yeah,
Hey,
one.
look at those
One.
numbers.
Yeah, you
One. Dodged away, yeah.
And then the
So
other
the other
2
attack
comes
carries
through.
Armor
through.
breach.
Mm-hmm.
So you have a
But that was on their free attack. Now it is both the dagger's normal attack.
So what I'll do next time, Morphus, we can get past this bad ping that you have, which is getting better actually. It's 586 now, not 999.
No, it's still 999.
Oh, really?
999 for me.
Oh, okay, that's what I'm seeing. But
Yeah,
we can do
it's a
something
little
called Video
different.
Ninja, so you can share your video camera and then we can share the gameplay at the same time. So, and I'll figure out how to set that up. And I think
Okay.
also if you
Let
want to
me-
play this
let me
game on
talk-
your
let
screen,
me
we can
talk
think a
real
little bit
quick.
about. Okay.
Sorry. So I have the 2 daggers that can attack right now. If I
Yep.
go for the sniffer, I will basically just give it a armor breach because I won't be able to kill it, and you will have 2 ships. So I don't want you to have 2 ships. So I'm gonna go for Merlin's squad with the.
The attack
Do you
on
have a
the
dodge?
Alpha was a last ditch effort to do something here. It was a losing battle no matter what.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't say an entirely losing battle. If you had killed Alpha, and at least, even if you lost Merlin, you could have displaced. However,
Could have happened.
so Merlin squad will not be
So-
dodging that first 2, so Merlin is effectively dead.
Mm-hmm.
Get that out of the
Okay.
way.
And then I put 2 on sniffer, but it just takes down your shields, and that
Yep.
will come back again.
All attacks are carried out.
Okay.
5
Done.
displacement versus 3.
At least he gets a
Sniffer
ship back.
is displaced. Yeah, at least it was Sniffer that survived without any real damage. Keeping that alive is good.
Okay.
She takes the point, and that is turn.
There's also going to be a time contested, like in chess, like where people speed play this game against each other, which is pretty interesting.
Yeah, by tournament rules, it's
Well,
usually
already for the
45 minutes.
tournaments they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe I just drew
And
2.
Morph.
Okay.
So from here, we decide, do we want to attack back on one of these points? Do we want to secure one of the empty points? And as Sniffer survived and is in our fleet zone, we can easily just use one of the ships to activate it from fleet zone and take it to somewhere so it will at least support the fight or support future fights.
Right. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm thinking.
These two have wingman abilities.
Yeah, I probably want to do that with Sniffer.
Okay. We know that'll go somewhere.
So I can still deploy 2 more
Meta,
cards, right?
Could you go and grab
Yep.
our food?
You can you could choose to have them all go together at a neutral point, maybe, or an attack point.
I'm going to put this card maybe on one of the 2s.
Okay. And what would you like to do with your third card?
Third card. Now, moving this somewhere is still possible in this turn, right?
Yeah, because the card we have face down is activating your sniffer and taking it somewhere.
Okay. Then I will move. Let's see.
You can either say for your last card, it could go with these two, it could go here, or wherever else that the sniffer and other card is going.
But any of these that I choose, they'd be independent, wouldn't they?
Yeah, if you don't bring it with sniffer in this one, it'll be on its own effectively. So just say, for example, you wanted to take them to outer space 3. So you can decide for your third card, I want to take them here, so it'll make it 3 cards. I could take it here, so it's 2 cards defending, or we could take it here, and it'll be on its own.
Or you can go to
Yeah.
one of the locations where I am already and fight me.
That is also an option. Whether it's a good option, well,
That's debatable.
it's
All right, I'll take the 2 cards and put them on outer space 3. And then for my last one,
decisions.
there's not really a good play. Maybe I'll just take the maybe this one. I'll take this one and put it with outer space 3.
Okey-doke. And we're sure that's what we want to do?
Yeah.
All right. That is turn. Which...
I think the cool thing is you definitely got Witch to put a lot of ships that she has on 2.
Well, it's
Yeah.
3 and 3 respectively.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Balls completely agrees
Which
with
I
your t-shirt.
completely agree with your t-shirt.
Whose t-shirt?
Your t-shirt.
My t-shirt. Yeah. I love it. Okay, let me draw my 2 cards.
Have you played a lot of TCGs, Morph? Are you like
Not really.
like deck building games? Okay.
That's okay. Neither am I, Morph.
Deck-
This is Squadrons is the first card game I've picked up.
There's something that doesn't prepare you though for them, and there is like when you make mistakes in games like this, it doesn't always feel great. So you got to be ready for take the L sometimes. He makes like me take this stupid decision, but I know that like some people don't like them because of like they can be a bit salty sometimes.
So that's GG, right?
Have you deployed all the cards you wanted yet? Which?
No, not yet.
No,
I've
that's
only
just
deployed one
one
card
set.
so far.
Yeah.
Because
You have
I
time to
I
contest
mobilized
though,
from the fleet
Morph.
zone.
So. And you can always, if you don't have good cards in your hand, you can always take an emergency draw. But I think SG Boy will coach you in that matter.
I should have done something before. Anyway. I'm gonna leave that there. That's pink. So I'm wondering, why can I hear myself?
Morph. Meta, sorry.
Anyway, alright, that's better. So I'm just thinking either I put another card on Pyro just to make Pyro a little bit stronger, or do I want to actually just go and fight some area? You know, I could do that.
Oh my god.
Morph, I don't want to be like a bitch and be too hard.
And the
on you,
game is
though.
over already. Just do whatever you want to do.
The game's over already.
Poor Morph, he's like done his feeling it. Yeah,
he's
like,
resigned to his
fuck,
fate.
Yeah.
I mean, I could have tried to attack, but attacking, I probably would have lost no matter what. So, I mean, it is what it is.
Well, I don't know. I mean, he still
Not
has another
100%
point.
true.
She's playing her cards. She's gonna, you have the ability. If she comes over, maybe she could take, or you could take 3, or try to take 4. You just got to knock out one of those areas. It just depends what you have in your hand now, and then if you decide to take the emergency draw, you could get the cards that you need to make that happen. Also, remember, if you have traps that you can switch out, you can also draw extra cards that way. I've seen games like this turn in the favor of the other, so I think that's what's really great about this game too. Is you're also at the mercy of the dice too.
I'm gonna put the scout out here.
Okay.
You'd like to see what we got going on.
Ooh.
Unfortunate.
Oh.
Rough.
Okay.
Okay.
So I just whose screen are you showing?
I'm
Beto?
showing everybody's screen, so
Oh, okay.
we're not
So
revealing
I
ahead
don't
of
have
time.
to worry about
no,
zooming.
no, you don't got to do any of that.
Okay, so I just uncovered a trap, which removes that one. I'm gonna leave my Vedentis right there. And then I'm gonna put a card out on Pyro. Yeah, that's my turn. So, Morph, I do have victory condition.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to
He literally has to assault 2
take
points at
out
once.
Yeah.
two
Yeah,
locations.
He's
which
gotta
is
be
which is
You have to take
impossible.
out
So that's GG's.
Well, it's not actually impossible for
I mean,
starters. The Vedentis doesn't have the most wildest health,
Yeah, it's
and
It's
you
just
could
small.
potentially take this point with the right pull.
All right. So now what? Is it my turn?
Yeah, so we can
Yeah.
decide, because she has an overwhelming amount of victory points, we can decide either to risk an emergency draw and draw 4 cards, which will give us a little bit more to work with, but of course we're wasting 6 cards in the process, or we take our chances and just draw 2 like normal.
Well, I'll just drop 2 like normal.
Okay. I don't know if you wanted to draw or...
I clicked it.
Okay. Okay. Whew.
Yeah, as they say. Let's see.
Now, we have some options at play here. Move this over one. Technically, we could play this card and take any one of these three back into the fleet zone, then use another ship to deploy 2 and 2, or maybe 3 and 1. Because, of course, we have to attack 2 at once.
All right. Well, I'll use this one then to bring them back here.
Well, you can only bring one back.
I can only bring one back. Okay.
Yeah. So Alt Shift to peek under, see which one you want to bring back.
I guess this one.
Okay. Bring that back into the fleet zone. And so we can choose one that'll... Oh, actually, yeah, it'll have to be... No. So we choose one to accompany it somewhere. And from there, we can choose, do we want to do maybe 2 and 2 or 3 and 1? We know the Videntis is here on its own.
Yeah.
It has 4 points of health and can do 4 points of damage. And we know that there's 2 daggers and an alpha on Outer Space 1. But we have no clue what's on Pyro. We have some idea of what's going on at Kreia. So we have to attack either 4 and 3 outright, or at least 3 and 2.
I would do 3 and 2, and then... So I need to pair something with this one that's in the fleet zone in order to bring it out, right?
Right.
So then I'd have to choose one of these to take with it. So then this probably... No matter what, I'm kind of in a bad spot. So I guess I'll just take this one right here with this one and pair them together, and we'll go after Kreia.
Okay. And you can either choose to bring 2 here, or instead send 1 here, and then a 3rd one along with them.
So I can choose one more from my deck to go after 2, right?
Yeah. Either 2 or
and the restrained
stack
bot
up on
is
3.
wild.
Or, sorry, you have another 2 cards you can choose. My bad. Because you only picked 1 card to take that redeployed card out somewhere. So you have another 2 you can draw upon. Or deploy.
Right. Mm-hmm. Maybe I'll take... So I can just take 1 and put it on 2, and then 1 more and put it on 3?
Yeah. Or you could take 2 of them and put it on 2. That's up to you.
Yeah, right.
Don't forget to keep in mind you can also see his initiative, so you gotta be worried, like, can I take something that'll be able to take the hurt and not get whacked the moment I put it on the field?
Sorry, I'm taking so long.
No, you're good.
No, believe me, like, it happens.
It's a process. It takes a while to get used to.
Yeah, it does.
It also gives me some time to eat, so no worries.
I think I'll take this one and put it on here.
Sorry, which one?
This one. Yeah.
Oh, okay. And what do we want to do with our last card?
This guy, I'm gonna do as much as I can and put him over here with 3.
Which one did you want to bring?
This one. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, so
Hopefully.
let's just work our way from the bottom to the top. So let's check out what's going on with Outer Space 2. Shavetail versus Videntis.
So I'm gonna take the damage right away, and I've got no dodge. So that would be...
Well, before we go on with that, we will not be playing any tactics or upgrades. Which, do you want to play any tactics or upgrades for this match?
I can't hear you, Witch.
Sorry, I was muted. Just give me a second. I'm just quickly looking at something. No. I'm gonna lose that ship then.
Well, whether or not you
I'm
have
gonna-
something
yeah.
determines the game. If you have something, it's
Yeah.
game match.
I'm going to use something.
Oh, no mercy then.
Oh,
Two Ds,
wow.
and that's game.
Yep.
Unfortunately.
Should have played me. I would have let you win.
No, it's fine.
I'm joking.
Play tactics.
It's okay.
Ramming
So
speed.
I think mechanically next time we got to figure out your ping, but I think for the most part you can see the mechanics of the game, and I hope you want to play another game with I or Tom. At least you kind of understand how it works.
At
And so-
M3T for MOR7H, bloody hell, I have to do everything.
2 bashers and an alpha. Versus Umbra, Dagger, and a
At 5
trap.
pace bowls moderator duties.
Whoa, I wonder how that would have happened. Oh, and a trap. Oh,
Well, it technically would have just been Umbra and Dagger versus these 3 because Swarm.
Yeah, because the trap just gives me a swarm in my hand.
oh, really?
Yeah, it
And
doesn't
she
deploy
didn't-
them to the field.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
So theoretically, he could have at
yes,
least
more
taken
than
So he would
sexy
have-
spot.
He would have
With
taken
just-
three.
Yeah.
overwhelming attacks
How are you,
and
Bows?
displacement.
Yeah. Okay.
Unfortunately, someone just decided to just ram poor little Shave Tails into oblivion.
I know, and Morph can't get a break outside of Star Citizen either, so it's not fair.
I'm
Which,
sorry.
if you
All
know
good,
about
I-
like his plights in game, just like
I knew I was gonna
terrible.
get seal bashed, and I got seal bashed, so it is what it is.
Okay, so what do you think about the game, Morph?
That's pretty fun. There's a
I'll
lot
buy
of
you a
things to
bubble
try to
tea.
learn and plan for tactics and what have you. But yeah, raw deal for me, but it is what it is.
Okay.
I'm all good, thanks, mate.
I'm
How's
sorry.
you?
I don't feel bad though, but
It's all good.
I will.
That's
I
2
can buy
games in
you
a row.
a bubble milk or something to make it up for you.
No,
No
actually,
worries,
what we
no
could do is eventually someday, hopefully, we can have either some proxies or some of these cards, and then we can have real play at the house. Wouldn't have to deal with this tabletop simulator. Would be great. That's my dream, is to actually do live play
Someday.
of cards. Yeah, that's definitely what I want to do. But also, it'd be really sweet to be in game and be able to play this game in game somehow. At least maybe.
That would be cool.
Yeah, and then we'll just figure out what's going on with the lag. So anytime you want to play, I'll give you a heads up, and then we can maybe set something up where you can play. And then
sounds
hopefully
good,
by
man.
then we'll also not just have the 2 Star Citizen decks, but we'll play with the alt art decks. But I think that right now we really need to get the community engaged to actually make this a game. I think Tom kind of needs more of English player awareness of this game and that it's actually happening. And I don't know if that's the difference between CIG saying yes or no. That's between Tom and CIG, but I think that this could definitely be a pretty amazing thing, and a feather in
And good.
CIG's cap.
Too hot at the
So,
moment though, and the air just smells of smoke. It's not enjoyable.
yeah.
All right.
All right, you guys. So, Morph, thanks a lot, and we'll see you next time. And then you're probably going to kick off some streams today too, so you guys can go ahead and check out more
Sounds like the
streams.
fiery wrath
Thanks
of the
everybody for
Underworld
hanging out.
itself. Hopefully, it
Yeah, for
cools
sure.
down soon, or you might
It
need
was
a
really
dastardly
fun.
escape
And,
plan.
yeah, I'll probably do a little bit of streaming later. I'm gonna have some lunch dinner.
Are you going to do
something like that.
PTU or something?
Yeah, I think I'll probably do some PTU today.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Get that
check
laser
out
beam
the-
going.
I haven't checked out the laser beam. I haven't checked out the new weapon. I haven't seen the Valkar. I haven't tried the new missions for the Banu. Although I tried for 2 hours looking for the horns, couldn't find them.
Ugh.
No matter where I looked. So
I saw the guns the other day. I clipped through to look at the new guns. I really would like to get to use them. would be nice.
CY morph and
But
which
in
too many
sure.
morphing.
PTU, can we grab those missions right now? Like, can we actually go and get the resources that we need to pay it forward, or it's not yet because we can't technically go inside the mission givers?
No, we can.
Area.
People were able to get the rewards for it already.
Oh,
I've
okay.
seen somebody running around with the new armor, and
Uh-huh.
heard people got the Polaris. I mean, like people have already gotten stuff and gotten really, really lucky
Yes.
with finding what's required for even the first. Like first mission's extremely difficult because trying to find the horns is like you're basically flying around for hours and hours and hours on the surface of Microtech looking for the right thing to kill.
Okay. All right. All right, so next
All right.
time, thanks, Morph, and we'll see you later.
Good
Oh, yeah.
to
I'm going to
have
go
you try
ahead
this again.
and end the stream, and then I'll be back if you want to stick around in the chat.
Sure thing. Yeah. I'm gonna probably go and get some. I'll stick around for a second, but I'm gonna go some food afterward. I think.
Yeah, I think SG boy, if you just want to coordinate a little bit with Morph, at some point.
They've just kicked this mission off as they've been a new PTU patch plus
maybe
wave for.
getting to play with Tom somehow and figuring out like what we can do with that through the back end. So
Yeah,
I'll move you
probably give
guys-
you an invite to the Discord and then bring it up to
yeah,
Thomas.
so I'll be right back in a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's it. So I think you guys, thank you for watching, and I'm just gonna do a small little raid out. And remember that
Wave
giveaway is
4?
gonna happen
Didn't
on
they just
the
go to wave 3 like 2 days ago?
on the next stream, and probably gonna be playing in some PTU, maybe with Morph later, or just do some live. We'll see. I did just get Monster Hunter with my wife, so maybe we'll play some of that too. So we'll see how it goes. But thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna go ahead and get a stream ready for a raid. All right.
Oh, I
Congratulations,
saw
Witch.
you were playing that. You enjoying Wilds?
We just started, so I don't know if I'm enjoying it yet. I feel like it's a button smash fest. Like I feel very uncoordinated right now. I think Witch is the same way. We're just like, what do we do? Combat is like I feel just like I'm playing a video game for the first time as a little kid or something. So, anyways, let's see here. Who do
Morning, Woofer.
Can't believe you smashed Morphologis like that, Bookie. Poor Morph.
That's how you normally play.
I know. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and raid somebody that's got some viewers.
It's a lot to get used to combos and stuff for weapons.
This is
I haven't played a Monster Hunter since Worlds, though.
Maybe a guy named Twisted Pickles. And he's playing some PTU. Let's go ahead
At
and
5
hand a raid
balls,
over
it's
to
the
him.
only way.
All right, you guys, thank you for watching, and we will see you on the next stream for that.
Sexy potatis roll. Embracing the chaos and diving headfirst into destiny. I see. What's your grand plan for this daring venture?
Have a good day/night.
Bye.
Take care, everyone.
Bye.